Quasi on the mic, I'm like a verbal assassin. I cannot read that name, and you know I ain't asking. They try to diagnose your art host, but I'm 5 apples tall, I don't mean to boast. Flashes on your screen, so you better not swim. Cause toxic's top tier, but nowhere near mint, yo!
Everybody tune in, it's a toxic cure stream. Everybody shut your mouth, it's a toxic cure stream. More than bad opinions on the toxic cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of rage and barrel wise. Everyone tuning in, it's a toxic cure stream. And they never complain, it's a toxic cure stream.
Yeah.
More than bad opinions on the toxic cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of rage and barrel wise.
All right. Poison Tight, official remix. What's up, worms? Are you ready? Get set for the coolest bad boy broadcasting on your internet's irreverent one, but always stay it relevant. Check your perspective, or she'll tell you to get back. Steady to the digiverse, you'll be a hazard. Level up, rookie, or you'll never be a champion. The team strong, drip, flex, vital bracelet on. You're doomed if she ever hears you speak, you'll beam on. Up against Canada, you better bring your A game, or you'll get cut to pieces like a flash animation. Brain prime content, you get hit from all angles. Like the crew, make it rain when they drop the bingle bangles. Let's go.
Everybody tune in, it's a toxic cure stream. Everybody shut your mouth, it's a toxic cure stream.
Yep.
All them bad opinions on the toxic cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of rage and barrel YC scream.
Come on. Going live on stream, I should probably mention this food criminal will need an intervention. Skinny or chicken nuggies, people freak out with tears spilled, then you wash it all down with the big glass of cheese. No, come to every stream to see the one true gamer. Nothing more lame than wannabe Pokemon tamers. While all the claims to date have been represented loosely, sit you here, watch and subscribe to Spooky Sushi. Out.
Everybody tune in, it's a toxic cure stream. Everybody shut your mouth, it's a toxic cure stream.
Yeah.
All them bad opinions on the toxic cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of rage and barrel YC. Everyone tuning in, it's a toxic cure stream.
Hello, you dehydrated fucks, and welcome to stream! We're starting off like a half minute early today. I know, like fucking, it's fine. Listen, we've got 2 demos we want to blast through today, so we're gonna hit it. So we're starting 10 minutes early because fuck it, this might be a longer stream. Who cares? Who knows? We're in. It's mystery. It's a fucking mystery. Welcome to the Choose Wisely Festival right here, right now. I have a thing for it. I think, if this works, a whole bunch of Steam games are on sale at the Choose Wisely Festival. Look, I just linked it. You could click that and see a shit ton of games on sale. Fucking, look at this shit. Look, come here, crew, look at it. Come here, look at this. This is a Choose Wisely Festival, right? Look at all this stuff right now. Look at, that's somebody streaming it. Look at it, look at all this. Strawberry vinegar, fucking asterisk, fucking this one, A Year of Springs. This one actually, I saw the thing of it. It looks real fucking cute. Look at all this. Look at it. That's what we're gonna be playing. Celestial Return. Look at it. Fucking, look at all these games. They're on 70% off. Oh my god. Go check it out. Go check it out right now. Get yourself some cheap games. All about choices and stuff. Anyway, hi, welcome in. Let me welcome you all in, and then I'll yap a little bit about games, and then we'll play the games, and we'll have a great time. And you have been blended and turned into ice cream. Ahem. Hello, Bits. Hello, Ace. Hello, Hog Hunter. Hello, Flip. Hello, Dinoruria. Hello, fucking Dobby. Hello, Big Wiggles. Hello, Ballistic Beast. Hello, Kakashi Lover. Hello, Miss XD. Hello, Big White Bear. Legal name 18. Did I say Miss XD? Maybe I did. Hello, Nugget. And hello, all of my beautiful lurkers. Hello, welcome to stream. I hope you guys are all excited. We're gonna be playing new games today. These ones are still in demo, so we're going to be playing Quality Dreams Reasonably Priced. I do have to put a warning on this one. There is a couple little content warnings I gotta get through right now. Your animal is in peril, and if you don't beat this game, the rabbit will die, but this does not happen in the demo. There's recreational drugs, job risk and work, there's monetary stresses, there's medical costs. It's like real life, but in space. This should be about 30 minutes of a demo, so we're gonna play that. We must save the bunny. Listen, you guys know my history with rabbits. Whatever happens, happens. Also, hi Merlin, welcome back. Luckily, there is transphobia, but apparently you can direct Jin to be transphobic. You can direct him. You don't have to be, but you can. It's presented as internalized transphobia. So that's good that it's like, like how I was internally, like how I'm misogynist, because it turns out I like girls, and I didn't know it. Can we make the bunny transphobic? I will, listen, if the bunny's transphobic, the bunny needs to die. But... You get drugs. Wazzy gets hemp in a joint. You don't smoke the hemp. I may be an idiot, but I'm not an idiot. Anyway, so yeah, this is Quality Dreams Reasonably Priced. I have everything all pinned up top. There we'll be playing Celestial Return immediately after this. So this should take 30 minutes of time. Let's fucking jump into it. Let's just fucking go. Crew. How are you guys doing today, by the way? Thank you for trying out this demo. We're a 2-person team based in Canada. Oh my god, that's where I'm from. We hope you enjoy our game. We'd appreciate it if you left us feedback so we could improve the game. All right, continue. Stop. Continue. Also, I should mention we're in space. I finished my last of my Christmas shopping. I'm just about done wrapping everything. I'm cold and tired. Whoa. 5 more minutes till Manhattan Cafe. God, listen, I'm waiting till the Symboli Rudolph and Gold City in kimonos, okay? That's what I'm saving my carrots for. Anyway, all I've ever known is this city. All I've ever seen are her walls. Glittering metal spikes piercing the barren land, embedded deep into its sands. My alarm goes off and I sigh. I'm too tired for work. I leave my apartment building and make my way to the city elevator. I punch in the number for a floor far above mine and pay the fare. I cram myself into the shoebox elevator burrowed into the city's bones. My stomach drops as it begins its descent. Oh my god, this is just like real life. I consciously relax in the never-familiar press of people, trying to force myself comfortable and pull myself awake. It's a shame that time doesn't stop for the weary. How could Jim Curry let capitalism invade space? That's Wazzy, too tired to work. 19 minutes later, I've made it to the clinic. The lobby is often quiet. We don't see many clients in a week. Then we did a better job, I think. Also, apparently I'm going to be shiny hunting Pokemon because I made an official shiny hunting guide for Legends. Oh, have fun with that, Kakashi. I make my way to the coffee machine, blinking back my fatigue. You know what'll fix all your problems? Space caffeine. Oh, hello. Is this my boss? Hello. As my mug fills, I know this Baron walk into the lobby. Hi, Jin. Got a minute? It's never good when your boss wants a word. Oh no, this is my boss! Oh no! Yes, okay, yeah, I guess. Sure, what's up? Let's pretend it's gonna be nice. I wanted to have a quick chat to see how things have been going. How you've been settling in. That kind of thing. Oh, thank God it's a good kind of chat. If I've learned anything in my month working here, it's that this chat will not be quick. Oh no, our boss is a talker! I wonder how would space coffee taste like. I feel like, isn't like coffee here like already like riled in slavery and stuff? I feel like it would be worse. By the way, you're fired. Good talk. Let's talk in your office. Oh my god, I have my own office. This is already the best job ever. I've never had my own office before. This is exciting. He starts walking off, not waiting for my reply. I will sipple my coffee. I take a sip of my coffee and watch him walk for a bit. He can wait. They can wait. I guess, oh, it should say him. He can wait. How ranked are we in our own office? We've been here a month, so I'm gonna guess not good. Do you think the space coffee tastes like Coca-Cola Stardust? It probably tastes like the Coca-Cola marshmallow. They probably got it wrong. Then I let out a sigh and follow him back into my office, dread crawling up my spine. I like how casually the protagonist is sitting. I dig this. When I come in, Baron is settled where my clients usually sit. He gestures for me to take my seat, and I do, watching him with trepidation. So, Jin, you've been here about a month. How do you feel things are going? I think personally I deserve a raise. We can hit up the space Starbucks for a cosmic espresso. How do you know we're not living on a Starbucks ship right now? Listen, I don't know a thing about me, but I bet I'm doing excellently. I'm just gonna, go out on a whim and say I'm doing incredibly. Great, everything's been really smooth, and I feel like I'm really finding my stride. Well, that's not really how I'm seeing things right now. Damn it! Ah! Fuck! I thought I was doing great! God damn it, Baron! Starbucks brand spaceship. I feel my stomach drop. Damn it! You're not hitting your targets. Ah, boy. I've been here a month. Can you really listen? This is a real thing in real life, and this is now depressing immediately. That's a real thing in real life. If you don't hit your targets, they yell at you, even if you've only been there a month. This is a real thing that I had to deal with at a point in time in my life. Did you know as a bank teller, you used to have targets to give people credit cards? Like, we force people into debt. It's fucking depressing. Anyway. And I know, you're still new to this. You're still new, and this is your first job as a psych line. Ooh, I'm a psych line. And it's been a slow month in terms of clients. I get that. I feel confident you'll do better once you're in the full swing of things. I like how, matchy they are. Their shoes match their tattoos and their eyes. Good for them. But just for my own peace of mind, and for your good as well, I'd like us to do a little mock client interview. Oh, no! No! I don't want to role play with my boss! I hate this stuff! I also man, this person also worked in retail hell. Crew, have you guys ever had to do role play with your boss where your boss is like, I'll pretend to be a customer and you gotta help me? Have you guys ever done that, or was it just me? Because I feel like I've done this so many times where your boss comes up and is like, I need you to sell better. Let's role play. This is so fucking real. No, am I the only dude who's ever had to role play with their boss? I had to do it as my marketing final in high school. I hated this. All right, okay. Pretend I'm here to get some mods. All right. I will play along because I don't want to get fired today. Also, hi, Pibby. And hi, buddy. I know it's a thing, but I've never had to do it. Wazzy, you're the only one who had to RP with their boss. I didn't say I liked it. I said it happened to me. All right, I'll play along. I swallow a sigh. All right. Welcome to Vintage Poetry. I try my best not to cringe when I say the name. How Baron came up with something so awful, I'll never understand. I should not tell him that to his face. Oh shit, I forgot. I still have the fucking display on bright. I'm so sorry. Hold on. You guys are probably not seeing this as you want to. Let me just fix that for you guys. Boop! There you go. Now you're getting it how I want you to see it. No one likes to RP with our boss. Our boss made it do us in pairs while standing behind us or listening to calls. I get so nervous I cried, but I still passed my final. Listen, sometimes you have to cry. Oh, that's better. Yes, I'm sorry. That was my fault. Last night we were playing a very dark game, so I had to turn the brightness up, and then I forgot to turn it down. Anyway, I'll introduce myself. I'm Jin. My pronouns are any and all. Yay! I'll be consulting you on modifications today. Hello, Jin. My pronouns are he, him. It's very nice to meet you. I'm a little surprised he didn't go for a fake name. Let's start the interview. Fuck forms. I work better off paper. Let's just yap. Say, have you ever played I Rule? It's a fun game. Oh, I've never played it. Baron hasn't filled out the client form, so I need to cover those questions first. What is your age, Baron? Could you tell me how old you are? Try that again. Friendly. Would you mind telling me how old you are? I need it for my records. How old do you think I am? I will play along with my awful boss. Oh, I don't know. Maybe 26. You flatter me. I'm 37, but I'm glad that you see me so youthful. What is your desired procedure, my friend? So what mods are you interested in getting? I'm not sure. Maybe something to add a glow to my tattoos. Oh, that sounds cool. The future is dope. Ah, good choice. That's a good choice. It's really in right now. Are you saying it's unoriginal? I just mean it's popular. Okay. Let's pause for a second. Most clients will have an idea what they want, and that's great, but people don't always know what's best for them. You have to learn about them and guide them to the best decision. I hate this so much because this feels this is exactly what it is. Oh my, this is so real. Best for them? The best decision based on their lives? Yes, but people improve their lives through modding. More often than not, getting mods is the best decision for them. However, you should push mods on clients when it's really not what they need. Getting mods reversed is very expensive, and often we can't put someone back to exactly how they were before the initial procedure. We don't want our customers to be dissatisfied or asking for refunds. Oh boy. I can't believe they came up with Real Tales Simulator in the space future. It's depressing to know the future's not gonna get better, crew. We're trying to bring joy into the world. When mod is a bad call. But what about a scenario when the customer really shouldn't have the mod? Then don't recommend it. We're not here to scam anyone or cause them harm. But you just bitched at me about my targets, Baron! Mods make people happy, or they should. If the mod isn't helping, then we shouldn't be recommending it. Space depression? It's depression in space. But also, who would want their tattoo glowing reversed? That shit would be cool as hell. It really would. I really doubt that'll ever happen. Mods make everything better. Maybe this hypothetical customer just hasn't found the right mod yet. In that case, your job would be to help them uncover the mod that's right for them. And on that note, let's get back to it. I may or may not want glowing tattoos. What is your occupation? You might not believe it, but I actually own a small body mod clinic. I gotta humor my boss so I don't get fired. What a coincidence. Please tell me more. I'd love to. Here he goes again. Oh God. When my father passed away a few years ago, he left me the body mod shop he'd started and told me to make something good of it. I'm not sure if he meant do good to be profitable, but I chose to believe he meant to do true good. To bring goodness into the world. So I took a little clinic and diversified it. We increased variety and dropped prices. Now more people than ever can access mods. Did it cost me? Of course it did. Well, at the beginning at least. But it was all worth it to give more people access to mods. He loves to tell this story any chance he gets. Don't tell me about your dead dad. The right mod is the most expensive they can afford. Why do I feel like this whole thing is just to brag about himself? It's my boss! Of course it is! Of course he's just... Get this shoe off my head. Of course it is. That's all the form questions out of the way. Time to move on to the rest of the interview. Let's talk about his budget. How much money can we get from him? What does your budget look like for this procedure? Oh, it's very tight. $3,000 at most. $3,000? This man just says $3,000 laying around for cool glowing tattoos? I noted down, glowing tattoos usually range from $600 to $5,000 depending on size, features, and whether there's a complete design on the skin. Will that be a problem? Well, yeah, a loaf of bread is like $50, probably. Listen, I gotta be a real... Listen, I don't know how to sell. This is why I didn't do good in retail. Maybe. This is why I got shunted to the back of the bank. They kept me as a front-facing teller for a while, and then they got a promotion, quote-unquote, promotion to the back end. Yeah. Oh, hey, Jesse, what's up? Welcome to the Choose Wisely Festival. I'm choosing badly and trying to impress my space boss. I hope your stream went good, girl. The Choose Wisely Festival is a bunch of choice games on sale right now on Steam. You can get them for sale. And some are even free. I'll mention that, actually. I'm supposed to mention that. There's actually some games of the Choose Wisely Festival that are free, and some are just demos, and you should check out all the games. There's over 300 games. Yeah, Dispatch. Dispatch is actually in the Choose Wisely Festival. What a fucking coinky-dink. It's probably on sale then in the Choose Wisely Festival. Let me bring that link up for everybody again. It probably is. It's a good game. Dispatch is also a good game. Okay, it's not on sale for the Choose Wisely Festival, but it is, you know, a good game. Anyway, carrying on. It could, depending on what model and features you end up choosing, but I'll be here to help you pick something within your budget. Perfect. Let's talk about the appeal of glowing tattoos. What makes you want glowing tattoos? What do you like about them? They look nice, they're in fashion, and they're cheap. What's not to like? Okay, well, let's talk about resting after them. You'll need to take the rest of a day once you've had the procedure. Can you make time for that? No. I will say nothing. I clench my teeth and wait for him to continue. You can't ask like that. You need to ask nicely. Like, do you have any plans for after the procedure? I hate my boss. Oh my God. Okay, okay, sure, will do. Great. Plans after do you have any plans after the procedure, space boss? Not particularly. Just going to head home. Maybe spend the following weekend with some friends. Now that wasn't so hard, was it? I'll just agree. I will just agree. Yes, boss. Yes, sir, please. Space capitalism. Good. Next phase. All right. I think we got what we need. Let's move on. No. That's no good. Talk to me more. First, build rapport. It's better if you talk to them for longer. What if I'm wasting a client's time? They won't notice I'm wasting their time with irrelevant conversation. Just say you need to know more about them to make a good decision. Make it seem like it hurts you if you don't share. Make it seem like it hurts you if they don't share. Oh, that seems really manipulative, boss. Oh my God, I don't care about your life. I just want my paycheck. Ask nicely, saying, will you need time to rest? Is that okay? Being nice? Fuck you. Yeah, Space Boss sucks. That seems manipulative, boss. Well, you don't actually want to get to know them. You should be interested in our clients, and knowing them better does help your job better, but you can't put them in ease and sell to them better. Holy shit, this is so real, and I feel guilty. Okay, just make sure you're talking to them for longer, okay? All right, conversation topics. What is there to talk about? Can't you make small talk? Ask them about their work, their hobbies, whatever. All right, well, let's move on. Before we get back to it, I want to make sure you understand that you're a salesperson first. It's fine to form connections. I encourage it even. It usually makes the selling go better. But remember, you're not a therapist. You don't have to abide by any rules. Oh my God! Ah! This man is so unethical! On the customer side of this, I hate when people do this to me. I know you don't want to be asking me these questions. I don't want to be asked these questions. Just do my transaction so we can both leave. Listen, I'll give you a great review. You give me a great review. Let's just never talk to each other again. Did you know there's like one place in like, I think Sweden or some shit where you can go in and if you pick up a red basket, that means you need help and the salespeople will approach you. But if you pick up the blue basket, it means you want to be left alone and just shop by yourself and they will not approach you. And I think that's a brilliant idea and I think we should steal that. Once I used to sell cell phones. This is so real in what I used to do. Aztec, it's so real to me. I used to work at a store called Eddie Bauer, and I also used to work at the bank as a teller. And this is so real. This game. You can tell the creators of this game have had this fucking conversation in real life. I like talking to clients, getting to know them. It's the best part of my job. But when Baron talks about it like this, something about it feels so vile. The ethical implications twist my stomach. Let's talk about your hobbies, my awful, awful boss. Do you have any hobbies? My awful boss with your great sense of style. As a small business owner and entrepreneur, my work takes up most of my time. But I do quite enjoy music. Oh, do you have a recommendation for music? Is there anything you'd recommend? Of course. I listen to many genres. Neoclassical punk, ferocious flute, pop folk metal, underground M-pop covers. What the fuck could M-pop be? Murica pop? Morocco pop? What countries start with M? I don't know any countries that start with M other than probably Murica and Morocco. Malaysia. Fuck, I forgot about Malaysia. Thanks, Ryura. Mars pop. Oh yeah, I guess it is in space. Yeah, my mom had to do this shit when she worked at Sam's Club. It's weird. I mean, she asked someone if she was pregnant, and she wasn't, and it was really awkward for everybody involved. Somebody asked that to me one time. Mexico, Wazzy. Oh yeah, shit. Mariah Carey pop. Bye, Merlin. Thanks for stopping by. God, I had to do this shit in the grocery store. Oh man, okay. But you'd probably like Bird Songs and Symbols Volume 3. It's a concept album about childbirth expressed through birdsong, wind chime, and cymbals. This sounds like hell, Baron. I would never do that. It's a must listen if you're looking to expand your music repertoire. I don't think I will. I'll check it out. Thanks. I definitely won't. M-pop is just remixes of All I Want for Christmas Is You. What's wrong with your boss? What the fuck is that album? I don't know what's wrong with him. What's your favorite element? What do you like most about music? That's such a wide range of experiences, emotions, visions, and memories that can be evoked through only our ears. Though we do offer mods that make music a multi-sensual experience. Though you know that, of course. Do you compose or just listen? I experiment, but I wouldn't call what I create music. Oh, and you call the wind chimes bird noises? I actively hate this person. It's much too crude for that. A much better job, and well done with the small talk. If it helps you and it keeps me happy, I feel like I'm really getting my money's worth. I will stay professional. Glad to hear that I'm meeting expectations. Surpassing even! Okay, we're doing it, crew. We're surpassing. Talk about work. How do you like your job? Oh, I love it. It makes me... God, I hate this man so much. What good are you doing with your job? Oh, well, you may have heard, but we're the cheapest mod shop in the city. Mods in a higher-end, safer environment have never been more affordable. Mods make people happy. More people can get mods here. It's ipso facto! You get it. You know this. He stole my line, but he said the right word. This man stole my line. Alright, I think I got what I need. Let's move on. To the recommendation, excellent. I look over my notes, detailing my talk with Baron. They're a mess of advice and internal obfuscation. So I think you'd better recommend me. Recommend a procedure. You'll be happy to hear that I do recommend you then. Great! My reasoning being that it suits him. Glowing tattoos would suit you well. You really think so? And what if I wanted the high-end version that changes color depending on my environment? What would you say then? I'd recommend for you go for a slightly lower-end option that better fits your budget. Not the best for our bottom line, but it'll probably lead to a happier client. This interaction let me out. Acceptable. Now for my favorite part. I'll guess what it is. The cross-selling? The upselling and cross-selling! Oh god, this is so real! As you know, or should know, you check the catalog in front of you and pitch some options you think I'd like. Pitch them to me, but don't push it too much. You'll come off as annoying. I pull open my tablet. Hey, do you also... Fuck. I don't know. This guy doesn't party a lot, so I don't think a drug-resistant liver would help. Fanged teeth, smell? You think we should sell him smell? Let's smell him. Let's also give you an improved sense of smell and fanged teeth. How about that? Multi-sentinel music. Let's give you fanged teeth so you look super badass, and also an improved sense of smell. Submit. No, probably not fanged teeth. Let's go with smell. Boss is coming. Alright, submit. Okay, I think that makes sense. Picked everything out? Good. Now I can check this handy tablet in front of me and see all the goodies you're offering. Better sense of smell. You could gain the ability to actively pursue human pheromones. It makes deals better. It can help you make deals better since you could have more insight into what others are feeling. That's a good point. And who knows if they aren't already doing the same to me. I'll take it. I feel like I've sold a fair amount. I don't want to push things too much. Do we need to go over all the logistical elements? Baron waves his hand. No, that's fine. I'll decide if I'll actually get anything. I'll speak to Sol directly. Let's go over my feedback, then we can wrap up. Oh, great. Great job learning from your mistakes. I appreciate how you recovered after we spoke about chatting with clients more. You took feedback well, so take credit for that. I'm not always the best at delivering my comments, but in the end you made a good decision. Now, for your efforts at cross-selling, you could have tried to sell me more mods. I barely bought anything extra. Bitch, you bought sniffing! I sold you sniffing! Tension I hadn't realized I was holding from my shoulders. I look forward to seeing your progress. Get out of my office, Baron! Oh, God, get out of my office! Alright, anyway, it's time to go home. Let's go back to my shitty apartment. I climb the stairs to my apartment and shut the door with a sigh. I hear the slight rustling and look around. Nibbles! There's Nibbles. It's watching me from her cage. Hi, Nibbles. Nibbles dandelions. Seeing her always fills me with such warmth. Here's the bum bee. Let's check her food. I check her food and notice she's eaten less than usual. I refill her water and I wonder if my worry is warranted. I glance at the time. The vet should be calling soon. I'll let her out. I open the door that fits around Nibbles' hutch. She slowly hops forward, settling down on the rug next to me. I can't tell if she's moving more slowly than usual, or if I'm just projecting. I give her a small pat and sigh softly. I will pet the cat! Or the bunny. Actual experience. Hi, welcome to... Yeah, I'm actually after this. I've already researched my options. Here's the 2,000 it costs. I rub Nibbles' forehead gently. She seems to relax a bit. I'm gonna give her a treat. I grab some washed kale from the fridge and offer it to Nibbles. She perks up a bit and starts munching in a corner. Yay! I'll get her some more later. I'll just watch her. She rolls out to her side. She's lying in her usual spot on the rug. near my usual spot on the bed. She seems more tired than normal today. Alright, fine, I guess I'll do my dishes! I have some dishes from last night I haven't dealt with. I wash each by hand and drop them to my too tall stack of dry dishes. It's going to be a problem if left for tomorrow. I look around, feeling listless rise in my chest. I need to do something while I'm waiting for the vet to call. I will unpack all of my shit. I moved into this apartment about 2 months ago, and I still haven't unpacked. I couldn't afford my old one anymore. Oh, God! It's so real. I look around the space. It doesn't quite feel like home, and I can't help but notice all the ways it's worse. The room is too small for all my stuff. Most of it still sits in half-unpacked boxes. It's further from my new job, adding time to my commute and shifting my sleep schedule. I still wake bleary-eyed some days. No amenities are included. The savings come at the expense of my comfort. Home does not feel like a place of rest. Mechanically, I pull objects from boxes and try to find room for them in the overstuffed cupboards and drawers. After about 2 boxes, my brain starts to hurt. I'll leave the rest for another day. I guess I will read a book. That seems good. I pick up a book that's been long abandoned in my nightstand and flip it open. I should get back to my friends soon. They're probably missing it. I sit on my bed, lean up against the wall, and let myself settle back into the story. After about 20 minutes, my phone rings. It's the vet. Answer the phone. I hit a button on the inside of my earpiece. Hello? Hello, this is Dr. Mug's office calling you back about the test results for your rabbit Nibbles dandelions. All right, let's cut to the chase, Doc. I don't got time is money, and I've got none of both. Well, what do the tests say? The speaker on the other side of the line clears their throat. Unfortunately, the test came back positive. Your rabbit is suffering from... The voice turns to static in my mind. I feel my hands start to shake. I stand there, staring at the wall, keeping as still as I can. Hello? Is everything okay? Just what are the next steps, doctor? What do I do now? We'll need to schedule Nibble dandelions for surgery. My blood runs cold. Is she going to be okay? How much is this surgery going to cost? Tell me the details! What will happen in surgery? We'll remove the infected organs. After, we'll put Nibbles dandelions on an antibiotic regime. And in a month or so, she should fully recover. So rabbit medicine is your soft timer. Yes. Surgery risks. Are there risks to having this surgery? We've performed this procedure many times. There's very little risk. It's about getting nano-animated tattoo. Oh, perfect. Okay, very low risk. That's good. Okay, cool. Thank you. What's the fucking cost? How much will the surgery cost? It'll cost a shit ton of money. That's more than my boss's glowing tattoo. I'm gonna have to sell so many glowing tattoos. That's so many monies for glowing tattoos. That's a lot more money than I have here in savings. Is there an installment plan? No. Okay, that's bullshit because vets now offer installment plans. Okay, alright. When's the surgery date? We could schedule in for next week Sunday. That's 13 days from now. I gotta sell so many things. Later? Could we find a later date? Nibbles needs treatment as soon as possible. Okay. Thank you. Alright. Saving that much money in 12 days, 11 days isn't impossible, but I don't feel good about my odds. I sit down next to Nibbles and run a hand through her fur. I can't imagine losing her. I don't remember making dinner. The food is tasteless when I eat it. Keep glancing over at Nibbles, reassuring myself she's still there. The apartment feels more cramped than usual. I usually keep the window closed, but today it makes the walls feel like they're closing in on me. Before I head to bed, I open my banking app to pay my utilities. I can't pay everything until the full game. I have... Okay, I have some money. Okay, submit. Takes me too long to fall asleep. I turn back and forth under the sheets, unable to feel comfort or stop my spinning mind. Let's go to bed. I wake up and realize I don't hear the sound of my alarm. I blink and notice there's too much light in the room. Oh no! I check the time and a bucket of cold water falls over me. I need to leave for work an hour ago. Oh no, I'm late to my work! I quickly rush to get dressed and refill Nibble's food and water, then grab my lunch and run out the door. Ah, fuck. Halfway in the elevator, I start worrying that I have a client interview booked for this morning. I spend the rest of the trip to the clinic bouncing between dreading being late and hoping I misremembered and it's tomorrow. I step into the clinic and a notification pops up telling me there's a client in my office. Ah, god damn it! I curse, grab the client's file from behind reception desk, and make my way to the consult room. Only a few minutes late to the appointment, but a splash of guilt still runs down my throat. I muster a smile, knock gently, and open the door. Ah, hello, customer! Hi! Totally normal. Oh, hey, boss, my rabbit needs surgery. Oh, sure, here's an advance on your pay. We could deduct it over the next few months. Yeah! Let's talk to our boss about it! Anyway. The customer is sitting in one of the chairs. They seem to be engrossed in a tablet, probably working. I will apologize immediately. Sorry for the wait. Welcome to Envage Poetry. I always cringe a bit at the clinic's name. I'm Jin. I use all pronouns. How can I help you today? They look at me from where they're sitting. Good morning. I'm Ocean. Hi, Ocean. You've got central heterochromia like me. That's rad. This room is for consultations, right? They look to be in their early 20s, but their composure makes me think they're older than they look. There's a conviction in the way they sit. I relax a bit. Clients who know what they want are always easier to deal with. Yes, you're in the right place. Usually I have some prep time before my meetings. I clench my hand around the data chip. It probably won't be an issue to ask for a moment to get myself orientated, but I can't get a good read on this client yet, and the wealthier ones can sometimes be unreasonable. I'm just gonna talk to them. It's fine. I can just ask Ocean. This'll all be fine. Listen, paperwork, that's unpersonal. We don't need this. Ocean's a pretty name. Hi, Ocean. Are you a soup? Well, see, I also have central heterochromia. Yeah, mine's blue-green. Before we start, I'm just going to run through some preliminary questions. Go for it. I'm going to give Ocean like a surfer boy voice. Tell me your age and pronouns first, Ocean. I don't want to assume anything. I don't want to be that guy. What are your pronouns, Ocean? Whoa, he, him, and they, them. Oh, and what's your age, Ocean? Yeah, I'm 27. Oh, what is your occupation? And what do you do for work, Ocean? I had to fill that in on your intake form. Why is this relevant? I mean, honestly, it helps me understand you better, which helps me offer you better recommendations. I don't think my job will tell you a lot about me. It's something I kind of fell into and just decided to stick with. Watching Ocean, I don't think that's the whole story. I will insist. Sir, I need a shit ton of money to help my sick rabbit, so I'm going to insist you tell me how much money you have and then give it to me. I'm sure there's more to it than that. Ugh, if it's such a big deal, just check my... if it's such a big deal, just check my file. Alright, that's fine. I'll check the file. I pull the file quickly, scan it. Under line of work section, I find a brief example of small gardening business. Alright, I'm just gonna continue. Okay, fine. First question should be, do you want small talk or just jump straight into business? I feel like selling plasma would be a thing in this universe. Why don't you just do that? That's assuming that in the space we have plasma to sell. I close the file and turn back to Ocean. No, bitch! Tell me about your gardens! I have a sick rabbit! He likes kale! Do you grow kale? I really like gardens. It's nice to get to work in the sun. He hums non-committally. Let's continue. What is your desired procedure, Ocean? I'd like to get to medically transition to feel more comfortable in my body. Good! Surely a new rabbit wouldn't cost that much. Almighty, I get the concept, but also if anything happened to Tattle, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself. It's a pretty straightforward procedure with a few days recovery time. This should be enough for a starting point, not to learn more about what Ocean is looking for and why. So you're looking to get gender-affirming work done. Awesome. Perfect. That's great that in the future it only takes like 2 days' time. That's correct. The next question I need to ask are probably not the most respectful or kind, but is kind of standard procedure. I'm going to try to ask tactfully. Okay? Listen. We doing top, we doing bottom, we doing both. Listen. I don't want to be rude, but I need to know what's all coming on here. Are there any factors motivating you to make this change? Well, I mean, aside from the obvious. Why do you need to know? I mean, the mods seem unnecessary. You're already passing. I'm going to be honest with you. You came in, you sat in my office, you said, I'm he, him, and I went, fair enough, carry on. Well, see, all you need to do is put you up on a high place. No easy way down. Don't say that. I assumed you already were a dude. Listen, I'm trying to understand you. Listen, God, I'm gonna fuck. I'm just trying to understand you better. Knowing what you're looking for will help me recommend options. They sigh. I socially transitioned some time ago and started taking hormones sometime after that. But if I'm being honest with myself, it's something I've had to learn. About a year ago, I realized I'm not happy with how things are. I'm uncomfortable when I see myself in the mirror. I don't like parts of my body. And I can understand that now. So I wanted to take steps to make myself happier. You know what? Listen. I realize your unhappiness. Listen, that's what made you realize you weren't happy. After I socially transitioned, things in my life got a lot better, and I realized how unhappy I was before. Well, before. As things got better, I got better at learning and what my life made me happy, and I started taking steps to address those things. This is just the newest in a series of realizations. It's something that took me a lot of time and introspection to figure out. Apparently, you have to pay for the golden button on YouTube. That's not really semi-related, but okay, Almighty. Good thing I never have to worry about that. You know what? I'm going to acknowledge that you fucking are, you know what, the brave of you. Most of us are on that journeys that require personal growth, but not everyone makes the effort to learn about themselves and seeking that growth. Thank you for trusting us with something so important. Ocean looks a little startled, then relaxes again. Listen, I'm trying to save my sick rabbit, Ocean. Let me sell you shit. Thanks. Anyway, after all that, it was just a matter of saving up enough money to visit a clinic. I've done my research, and I should have the right amount to cover everything I'm looking for. Now, I'm glad to hear it. I'm happy that you're in a comfortable place to get things done now. Thank you. I've covered all the required information, but it might be helpful to know more about Ocean before moving forward. And Baron will not be happy if he finds out that I didn't keep the conversation going for longer. On the other hand, it might be better to wrap this up before I upset Ocean more. I'm gonna learn a little more. Can I ask more about you? Depends on what you want to know. You know, what are your plans for after your mods? Do you have anything planned for after the procedure? Why do you ask? I mean, if we're being real, I don't want anything to snap off or anything, buddy. You'll need to refrain from trying to ask activity for some time after your procedure. I'm just checking that it won't interfere with any of your plans. I'm planning a small trip with my friends to celebrate. Should be undemanding. What are you... Tell me about this trip, then. What are you planning for your trip? It's just a visit to a mid-floor resort. Nothing that exciting, really. Ooh, a resort. Did you know licking doorknobs is illegal on other planets? I don't think that's true, Dobby. Oh. Oh, learn more about this trip. Oh, there must be more to it than that. How long will it be? Just a few days. I can't afford to take any longer off from work. You know what? That's a good length. Still seems like a good amount of time. I hope you're able to have a great time and make the most of it. Ocean looks at me for a moment too long. I hope so too. Let's move on. That's probably enough about Ocean's trip. I'm sure you'll have a great time. Thanks. Tell me about your hobbies. I don't think you need to know about that. I need to know about your hobbies. I'm going to be cutting into your body, buddy. I need to know about your hobbies. What about your work? So you work as a gardener? And? What's your work like? I think I made it clear I don't want to talk about that. I look over my notes. It's time to make my recommendation. I need to save another $8,668 over the next 12 days to afford the surgery for nibbles. If Ocean has the procedure done here, I'll earn at least $1,600. All right, I'll recommend a procedure. Based on what we've discussed, I can easily recommend that you go forward with the desired procedure. A wave of relief rolls over Ocean. That's great. That's how perfect for a wave of relief to roll over Ocean. What are your hobbies? Doing the operation? We discussed what Ocean is looking to get done. I put together a suggested plan. Now it's time to see if I could get Ocean to agree to buy anything more. Oh, bitch! Do you want a custom voice to go along with that? I don't think you need the custom facial hair. Listen. Okay, I'm gonna offer both a custom voice and custom facial hair. Listen, voice training takes a lot of work, and in the future, if you don't have to waste time doing it, listen. I know you're going away for a couple days after this, but trust me, don't you want to feel 100% better? All right, custom facial hair and custom voice, submit. All right, that seems good. There's a few more matters I'd like to talk to you about. You'll be able to see the full models and prices on that tablet in front of you as I bring them up. Sure. All right, let's softball him first with tri-facial hair. See if he's interested in facial hair. Have you considered custom facial hair? I have facial hair. I shave. Okay. That's fair. Stop selling the beard? Oh, sorry, never mind then. No worries. Try custom voice. Have you considered customizing your voice as part of your transition? We can offer custom voice creation, and the mod would give you a more pronounced Adam's apple. Ooh. It works. This mod would complement your planned mods as well. People often buy them together. Ocean swipes through a few models on the tablet. I'd be down for a funky modded Adam's apple. This one looks good. Then I'll add it to the list. Make sure you give him a receding hairline. Don't worry, Almighty. What is it, testosterone? The testosterone will do that already. I'll add it to the list. That's probably enough cross-selling. There's only so much Ocean is willing to spend. We'll settle the procedure details and I explain on the remaining information. Next, our clinic surgeon, Dr. Saul, will give you a quick physical and double-check you're fit for the procedure. Once you've gotten a clean bill of health, I'll schedule your operation date. At that point, I'll also take your deposit, which will be half of the total cost. Sound good? Ocean smiles, attention uncurling from their shoulders. Sounds great. I return his smile and we shake hands. Theirs feels firm and welcoming. We walk out of my office together. A bit later. Having seen Soul set up Ocean's appointment and gotten their deposit, I return to my office to get started on the post-session paperwork. A few hours later, I hear a knock on the wall by my office door and look up. It better not be my bitch boss! Oh no, it's the doctor. Hi. Got a minute? Yeah, sure. What's up? I need you to run down to the Winder and place an order. It should take less than an hour. They have our payment information on file. Okay. What's the shopping list? What do you need me to get? She hands me a list. It's all here. And the bag is in its usual place. Just give that to Winderden. She'll know what to do with it. Feel free to call me if you have any questions, or if they give you any trouble. Trouble? What do you mean by trouble? Soul shrugs slightly. You know how Winder gets. No? Before I have time to follow up, Soul gives me a wave and walks back out of my office. Time to be an errand, kid. I look down at the list she gave me inside. Guess I'm off to Winnie's. The trip to Winnie's is uneventful. I make one wrong turn, but notice pretty soon after. Before I know it, I'm approaching her stall. No, I won't be going lower than that. Stop asking. Winnie's voice carries down the street. I've never heard her sound so stern. Why does it sound like she's sending you to a drug deal? Maybe she is. If you want to pay that much, find some 2-bit hack who will sell you defective junk. If you decide you want to put quality parts into your body, you'll crawl back here. Of course, by then, your flesh will be rotting around half-baked amps and shoddy nanocomponents. Your kidneys failing from filtering a dulge of filth pumped into your heart, then back through your body. I'll laugh in your face and remind you about today. Then I'll charge you double, and you'll pay it, because you'll be so desperate for something good. Now get the fuck out of here. You're not worth any more of my time. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, fuck you too, Winnie. The customer spits and turns away, almost bumping into me as I approach the stall. Oh, I didn't see you there. Jin from Vintage Poetry, right? Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Sup? That's a terrible name Baron struck you with. Listen, I fucking agree, Winnie. Yeah, it's not the greatest. I'll charge you double when you're desperate. Yeah, fuck this bitch. Remember when, like, people are out of water and then they try to sell you water for $10? That's illegal. Sounds like you have taste, at least. Tell me what happened with that. No, I know what happened with that shitty guy. I don't need to commiserate with her. It's fine. Let's talk about a reason for the visit. Let's just talk about the reason for the visit. That'll probably... Okay. I pull the list out of my pocket. Here's my little list. Oh, hey, Din, what's up? Sol gave me this. It has everything we're looking to buy. She mentioned you have our payment info? That I do. Hands over your list and see what we can do for Sol, They give it a quick glance over. We've got most of this in stock, but the last bit you'll need to wait for. I'll drop that off myself. Everything else I'll give you to haul back today, all right? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, sounds good. That's what I like to hear. Winnie takes the bag I bought from the clinic and begins moving around her shop, picking items off the shelves and bags. They pause when they spot a bin, half slid under a table. She looks back at me and then the bin. How would you feel about a bit of side work, Jin? Holy shit, money? I like money. I'm trying to pay for Sick Rabbit. Hi, everybody who just stopped in. Guess what we're doing? We're trying to raise money for our Sick Rabbit. How? By working the worst job imaginable. I would say no to an opportunity for money, Winnie. I'm just saying. I've currently got excess of eye mods, telescopes, microscopes, color drifts, dark vision, electromags, sharpeners, basically the lot. If you could sell them off for me, I'll give you a kickback of 15% of my profits. Not a bad deal, I think. Yes, I will sell eye mods for you. Not a bad deal at all. Glad to have you on board. They hold out their hand and we shake. She hands me the much fuller bag. This is for you. I suppose I'll be seeing you more often now that Sol can send you instead of coming herself. Winnie turns and I follow her gaze to see a customer approaching. It was nice chatting, Jin. Come by again soon. She offers a mock salute, then steps away. I'll call out a thank you.
It's my fur.
They offer a wave without turning back. I did it! I'm doing jobs under the table! I reposition the bag over my shoulder and head back to the clinic, Winnie's words circling through my head. I get back to the clinic. Sol is working in the lobby. She looks up and sees me in the bag. Is that everything? There's a bit more Winnie will drop off later. Sol lets out an acknowledgement noise before holding out a hand for the bag. Offer to take it to her office. Do you want me to drop it off in your office? I'm asking you to hand it to me now. Why would I want you to take it to my office? Girl, I just thought I'd be helpful. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. God, get off my dick. Everybody here sucks. I hold out the bag. She carries it a few steps over to the counter. She quickly opens it and begins to rummage. Looks good. Thanks for grabbing it. She pauses and looks back up at me from the bag. How was Wingerden? Pretty normal, honestly. Same as how she always is. And they didn't do anything weird, did she? No. Nope, nothing of note. Okay, good. You'll let me know if they do. Of course, I'm not making side money. Welcome to customer service. What a rude person. Everyone here is a terrible person. I know, right? She takes a glance at the clock on the reception computer. Why don't you head home? I'll cover with Baron if he asks. Oh, but what about my paperwork? I'll finish up my paperwork first. I only have a bit left. If you insist, we can leave together later then. Sol turns back and walks to her office. Was she waiting for me? Later that day, after finishing our work, Sol and I leave the office together. We idly chat as we walk to the elevator. It's a bit busy, and I let her take the one ahead of me. She hangs me, and I hide my mixed feelings behind a smile. I didn't want her to see what floor I was getting off at. I get home exhausted and collapse in my bed. After a bit, I roll to the side and notice Nibbles watching. Hi, Nibbles! I'm gonna sing her a song. I pick a popular tune and change the lyrics to make the song about Nibbles on the fly. She doesn't react, but it makes me smile. Oh shit, I do this all the time. I'll let her out. I roll off my bed and open the door to her hutch. She watches me for a bit before slowly making her way to her favorite spot on the rug. I will play with Nibbles. I try rolling one of Nibbles' balls towards her. She glances at it, but doesn't push the ball back to me like she usually does. She's not her usual self, and it hurts to see her this way. My worries circle in my head. Saving 8,668 is 10 more work days. I sigh and roll back into my bed. Not impossible, I remind myself. There's still a chance. Today went well. Tomorrow will too. I'll make a dinner. I spend my time making dinner, then clean everything up. Okay, I earned $900 today. That's pretty good. Grimly, I open my banking app to check things over. Okay. By the time I get to bed, I feel drained to my bones. Let's go to sleep. I wake up to my alarm and slide contentedly. It's nice to not be in a rush. Make a low-effort breakfast and take a quick shower before getting changed, feeding Nibbles and heading to work. I have another appointment today. A larger part of me than I'd like to admit hopes it'll be someone looking for an expensive procedure. As I enter the clinic, I notice a message from Baron. The client's file is waiting for me on my work tablet. I make myself a cup of coffee and carry it carefully to my office. I sit down, take a sip, swipe open the client's file. I'm expecting them to arrive just after noon. Baron left a note at the bottom saying to watch myself with this one, which makes me a bit nervous. He rarely butts in, saying that he prefers to leave the human's aspect to the psych line, which is fair. That's what he's paying me for. He doesn't pay me a lot, man! Whoever's coming in must be important. I swoop open the file on my tablet. What's their name? Florence Sanderdine. She, her, 34. Must be an upper floor. No wonder Baron gave me a heads up. It's unusual to get top floor clients. Usually they go to nicer clinics. Well, an up floor client explains why Baron also told me not to ask about her budget. What's her occupation? Under the line of work, I find a really long explanation that can be summarized as a stay-at-home spouse. There's also a brief mention of an interview show she hosts. It seems like a hobby project. Desired procedure. The selection detailing the mods Florence Sanderling would like is much shorter than I'm used to. It seems like she's coming in for a voice change. It's a technically difficult procedure and not that common, since it's expensive and impossible to completely reverse. The recovery time is usually less than a day. From her file, Florence Sanderdine seems like a pretty typical up-floor trophy spouse. There are a few things that don't entirely line up, but they also don't seem relevant to the consultation. I close the file, clean up my office a bit, and the fact that I'm seeing an upper-floor client has got me a bit more nervous than I'd like to admit. I've never met with an up-floor client. We can't access most of the higher-end mods, even if our clients could afford them. Nor can we offer the level of service they all expect. Before I know it, there's a gentle knock on my door. At the sight of Florence Sanderdine, I freeze momentarily. Hi, you can call me Florence. She, her. Is this a demo? It's on sale on Steam, though. They did. This is the demo. I'm playing the demo. She's prettier than I expected. Fish, she is a trophy wife. She is gonna be hot. She smiles a little more, and I have to remind myself to breathe. I can't. I'm gonna have to fucking call this demo soon. They told me it'd be half an hour, and it is an hour in, and I think I've been going pretty fast. I haven't gone on a usual tirade as I normally have. All right, I'm gonna get her consultation done, and then even if that's not the end of the demo, I'm fucking calling it. She smiles a little bit, and I have to remind myself to breathe. I can't remember the last time I saw someone so beautiful. Confess that I'd die for her. Well, okay. Act normal. I force myself to move and pull the door the rest of the way open. I wrestle what I hope is a warm smile on my face and gesture her inside. Hi, Florence. I'm Jin. Any pronouns are fine for me. She steps past me and into the office, looking around slowly. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for looking after me today. She sits in her head and her gaze turns back to me. I feel myself growing flustered. Customers aren't usually like this. The pleasure is entirely mine. Thank you for choosing Envisioned Poetry. It takes all my effort to say the words casually, then withhold my inadvertent cringe. For your consultation today. Of course. I've heard good things about your clinic. Feels like I'm swallowing around a rock in my throat, or maybe I forgot how to breathe, or I hold my body like a normal person. Well, I'm fucking so glad about that. I'm so glad about our positive reputation precedes us. I am too. She smiles a little again, and I think my heart forgets how to beat for a second. I need to pull myself together, and if I'm going to get through this. I sit down and try to refocus. Skip to the recommendation. Girl, trust me. No, fine. Ask question. I should get to know her better so I can best understand what she's looking for. I'm going to talk to her about her interview show. I saw in your file that you host an interview show. What's that like? Florence's eyes light up and she smiles a bit. How nice of you to ask. It's not all that terribly exciting hobby, but it does bring me a lot of joy. I very much enjoy meeting guests and getting to know them. I suppose it's a bit similar to your work in some ways. I agree. I wouldn't know if I find this to be the case too, but sometimes it feels like my clients learn a bit about themselves from this procedure as well. Oh boy. Boob job, bleach hair, stuff their spouse picked out rather than what they naturally have. Oh, that's fair. Choices don't seem to be that impactful. Is that normal? It might be for this game. I don't actually know. Yes, I think so. Sometimes I think it's all about what truths are hinted at, or simply left unsaid. Truths of the heart that feel too dangerous to speak outright. Yes. I sit quietly watching her, but she doesn't meet my gaze, leaving her exact expression unknowable. Ask her about her name's meaning. Hey Sebastian, what's up? Florence Sanderdine is a beautiful name. What, does it mean anything? Florence drops her gaze. Her smile seems a bit sadder. Florence comes from the Latin word florentitis, which means blossoming, flourishing, and prospering. Sanderdine is a play on sardine, which in itself of Alexandria from the Greek Alexandros. It means to defend man. Together, my mane is meant to be a blessing, to provide me with good fortune and protect me from peril. I mean, has it worked? And have you had good fortune and avoided peril? Florence lets out a small chuckle, and it sounds like glass chiming and flowers blooming and stars glinting. I think most would say so. All right, I want to stop this. Agree. I would agree from looking at you. Oh no, what am I saying? I hope I'm not crossing a line. Florence laughs gently, replacing my worry with relief. Let's talk about the internet show. What's the name of your show, by the way? Florence looks down, clearly a bit flustered. Oh, it's just a small thing. I'm sure you haven't heard of it. I wait, leaving space for her to speak. It's called Song for a Lark. I freeze and blink at her, momentarily dropping my brain to the floor. Chin? I'm gonna admit that I heard it. Yeah, I know of your show. Haven't heard of it. Half my friends won't stop talking about it. Oh, I'm sorry to cause you trouble. I waved my hands, dispelling her apology. No, the fault is mine for overreacting. I just didn't realize you were a celebrity. She laughs, blushing slightly. I almost dropped my brain again. I'm not at all, but thank you for the compliment. The show is my personal hobby, which is a trifle and a delight. It pleases me to hear that it amuses your friends to the point of enthusiasm. Song for a Lark is an audio show. My friends are always going on about how amazing and talented the host is. They would die if I told them I spent time chatting with her. All right, well, let's say the plans after the mods. Do you have any plans after the procedure? No, he's just gonna take some time to rest at home. There's a dinner party this weekend, but that's all. What about the procedure? Now I understand that you want to get a voice alteration procedure. That's why I'm here. Her fingers weave and slide along each other as she speaks, and I try not to stare at them. Does she feel nervous? I'm gonna reassure her. This is a very simple and straightforward procedure. Florence's fingers settle and she smiles. Yes, I'm aware. Thank you for trying to reassure me. I have faith in your clinic's abilities. I'm going to ask her the reason. Why do you want to get your voice altered, if you don't mind me asking? Not at all. I understand this is all part of your responsibilities as a psych line. You probably don't know, but there's a trend going around for having a perfectly sweet and lilting voices. Since mine is so mundane, I thought I might slight my family's reputation should it remain unchanged. Well, I mean, I would never call your voice mundane. It's quite elegant, in fact. You make for a poor salesperson, but thank you, I appreciate it. She lets out a slight sigh. Though my parents do not seem to agree. Takes a moment to check my notes. I've covered all the required questions. Baron told me to be careful. It might not be best to wrap things up so carefully, so I don't have more time to embarrass myself. Continue with the recommendations. It's time to make my recommendations. I look down detailing the facts that collect a silhouette of Florence. You'll be making your recommendations now? Yes. I need to save another $7,000 in 11 days. So if Florence has a procedure, I'll get at least $2,400. Listen, if it's what she wants, baby, it's what she wants. I think you're good to move forward with the procedure. You're certain that it's for the best? I mean, I don't think so. Honestly, on further thought, it might not be. I don't recommend that you have this procedure. I don't understand. Why not? I mean, I have a strong feeling you're gonna get you getting the procedure would be a mistake. And there's nothing I can say that will convince you otherwise? Is this what you really want? Florence pauses for a moment before speaking. Yes. Why? Why do you want to change your voice? We've been over this. I need an appropriate voice in order to avoid disparaging my family. I've grown weary of arguing with you. Please just let me know if you'll be recommending the procedure or if I need to take my business elsewhere. Don't do it, lady! Regardless, I'm not recommending you go forward with the procedure. What's the reason you'll be putting in your report? Outside pressure. That's a dumb reasoning. Outside pressure. I think you're being pressured into this decision. I suppose that's all then. Florence gets up. Then thank you for your non-recommendation. I'm just trying to make decisions based on what's best for a client. I hope this path is the right one for you. I hope for that as well. Goodbye then. And with that, the siren is gone, along with all her glittery splendor. Later that day, I take a breath and decide to finish the paperwork for my consultation with Florence. After getting through half of it, my hand drifts to my mug and I realize I haven't finished my coffee. I get up to refill it and stretch my legs a bit. I enter the lobby. I notice Ocean. Hey, Jin. Ah, back again, I see. Here for the procedure? Yeah. Dr. Soul has a lot of experience. You're in good hands. I'm sure. Do I just wait here or Oh yeah, she'll come get you when she's ready. I'll let her know you're here. All right, cool. I type a quick message to Soul saying that Ocean's here. I'll make small talk. Are you excited for your trip? Yeah, I'm leaving the day after tomorrow. Glad to hear it. Just then, Soul steps out from her surgery. Hello, Ocean. If you're ready, you can follow me. Ocean offers me a smile and follows after Soul. Soul nods to me before closing the door behind them both. I head back to my office with a lingering smile. It's nice to see how happy Ocean is, and it doesn't hurt that they'll be paying the rest of their fee today. Even later that day, when I get home, I notice Nibbles hasn't eaten today. I pull her into my lap and run my hair along her ears, counting my breaths. I offer her some kale, and I feel a bit relieved when she starts chewing on its corner. I'll just go to bed. I decide to get to bed early, feeling restless and wanting the day to be done with. After getting it ready, I slide open my bank account. I made $920 today. I turn off my phone, drop it to my bedside table, and face down. Florence's smile haunts my thoughts, and I wrestle with sleep. I can't help feeling there's something I missed. Alright, with that, I'm going to end this demo here. Because they told me it'd take half an hour, and we're an hour in, and I got another demo to do today. So, if you want to play more, if you want to see more, I highly recommend it. Up on the top of the chat right now, there is a link for Quality Dreams, reasonably priced. You can wishlist it right now, and you can also buy it. It is on sale for 20% off, all during the Quality Dreams, reasonably priced. You know, go ahead and check it out. If you thought this was interesting and you want to save your bunny, go ahead and do it. And now, give me one moment, because we're going to switch into our second game of the day. So this is going to be a fun one, because this one's art style is very different and very interesting, and it's going to be now we're going to more space capitalism. We're going to even more space capitalism. Are you guys ready? Now that and also, if you enjoyed the demo, please wish list Quality Dreams, reasonably priced. I would appreciate it. The devs would appreciate it. Also, write a nice review if you liked all the writing you saw in it. We helped Ocean. They dealt with the trans surgery very respectfully, and hell, we love that. Something about the character introducing themselves felt off. I'm gonna grab the demo myself. Good idea, Fish. I liked Ocean. They're cool. Oh, hi, Metaphor Games. Welcome in. On to our next one. Celestial Return. If I could spell. No, I can't. It's fine. Don't worry about me. I don't know how to spell. Spelling isn't a requirement, or it is. But I will hydrate and stretch. Well, see, I'm so upset. I didn't get the coffee horse girl. Oh, I'm sorry, Ace. I will swap my outfit. Thank you. How are you, Metaphor Games? What's going on? All right. Are you guys ready for this one? Time for more space capitalism, but this one will be better. And we won't have a dead rabbit. Actually, I wouldn't say they're better than each other. There's no games that are, like, better or worse. This one's just space capitalism, but, more punky. And we don't have to worry about our rabbit. That's the interesting part. So, we're just getting into it. Here we go. I'm Bilge. I know you are, Bilge. You emailed me. That's why I'm playing it. So yeah, they still have their Kickstarter. I believe you guys still have your Kickstarter up. Let me double check. I have the fact sheet up. Yes. Listen, Kickstarter's still up. You can pledge right the fuck now and get some cool fucking rewards right now, immediately. I'm really excited about this one because, how do I tell you guys this? where was it? Yes. The original soundtracks include jazz, cyberpunk techno, and death metal. And the three of those put together has piqued my interest. So yeah. This is basically cosmic horror meets cyberpunk noir. Again, we're doing demo version. Again, you could back the Kickstarter right now. It's gonna be. Did you make the background music? Of course I didn't make it, but I love the concept of it. And of course there's going to be dice-based checks in it, which is another big thing I'm really excited for. So let's just jump into it, crew. Let's just jump into it. Oh, these are locked. Space and Hive. Oh, also the art. Can we just like take a second to appreciate the fucking art? Like, look at this shit. Look at it. Look at it. I like the artwork. I know, Totodile. All right, here we go. Earth. Planet O, a world caught in the realms of sci-fi and supernatural. A world of contrast where the daily grind of high life tech is punctuated by an occasional brush with the bizarre. A technologically advanced civilization and its inhabitants are divided into augmented humans and those who have chosen to remain fully organic. Okay, true question, crew. If you could be a fully organic or be augmented, what would you pick? If it's the future, I'm picking augmented. Bizarre, where's JoJo? Listen, we're just in chapter 1. Hold on a second. Let's get on narrator voice. Oh, I'm lagging. Hold on one second, crew. This is me. I gotta fix the screen for a second. Hold on. This is on me. Whop. There we go. That's the problem with switching between two games. All right. I would be augmented. I'm not going to adhere to some strings attached when it comes to something putting in my own body. Augmented, I could use a new pair of knees. Oh, Dobby. All right, here we go. Howard sits alone in the counter at the Crow Jazz Bar, a refuge for those who've given up in trying to peace with the outside city. The faint glow of neon signs outside filters through the cracked blinds, casting fractured light onto the bar's polished yet worn surface. Hello. His whiskey sits on the counter, a faint ring of condensation forming beneath the glass. He hasn't touched it. Instead, his eyes are drawn to the television mounted on the wall, its outdated screen crackling slightly as he broadcasts the evening news. Hold on, I gotta... Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I can't get to options from here. Son of a bitch. Hold on one second. It seemed awful quiet. There we go. Settings. There we go. There we go. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear it now. Is the soundtrack available for purchase? Probably. Apply. Okay, go back. Okay, cool. Return. Okay. We're watching the evening news. Everything is lagging. It's probably because of me. I'm lagging. It's not you guys. It's me lagging. It's fine. It's fine. I'll figure it out. Bye, Bastion. All right, here we go. I might have to switch to PNG Tuber. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that. I'm going to jump to PNG, and we're just going to have to do it that way. Whoop. Lol, the news. Wait, listen, the space can have news. Sorry, crew. I'm switching to PNG. Just to save my poor baby computer on this. You get screaming baby Wazzy instead. There we go. Okay. Newscaster. In the update in the suicides across Nethervale, authorities remain on the case. to limb, leaving residents shaken and for the answers. I love this art for this. That's incredible. That's how I want all my news now. What's this game called again? This is Celestial Return. The link is up above. The low volume on the television leaves the words muddled, forcing Howard to strain to catch every detail. Listen, I'm gonna ask the bartender. They'll turn it up for me. Howard gestures to the bartender, a young woman with hair glowing neon green. With hair glowing neon green and eyes like two black stars and with a shimmer of yellow. That's our bartender? Oh my God, she's so hot! She pauses from wiping down the glasses and glances at the screen and nods before reaching for the remote. The newscaster's voice grows clearer, outlining the harsh reality gripping Netherville. The community is in an uproar demanding transparency from law enforcement. What is driving the sudden epidemic of suicides? Who will step forward to shed light on these tragic events? The spoobs must be killing her back. No, it's the future. It's space capitalism. We could just augment that. Howard straightens slightly, the weight of the broadcast pressing down on him. The bartender sets the polished glass aside, her movements slowing as she folds her arms and watches the screen for a moment before turning to Howard. All right, time to learn the cosmic art of dice rolling. Let's keep it simple. The basics. Every challenge has 4 slots. Dump 1 to 4 dice in them. More dice, the bigger chance that a success range. How to roll. Each dice roll 2 custom D4s and add them up. Example, roll a 1 and a 2, that's a 3, baby. Not great, not terrible. Roll a 0 and a 0, oof, blame the universe. Risk versus reward. Slapping down 4 dice, big brain energy, but heads up, these ain't your grandma's board game dice. Zeros can still nuke your total, so stacking them doesn't mean an auto win. High risk, higher glory. Dice economy 101. Dice vanish after you roll them. Use them, lose them. Run out, automatically fails, fam. Farm dice by exploring, finishing jobs, and poking your nose where it probably doesn't belong. Survival tip from a space vet. Hoard loot like a gremlin. Fuck yeah, murder hobo time! Future missions will try to murder you. Save those dice. Embrace the chaos. Sometimes you gotta yeet 4 dice and pray to the void. Final warning. The universe rewards boldness and punishes fools. Your move, pilot. Oh, God. Okay, this is gonna end bad for me. Oh, no. Gambling. Oh, I'm gonna do so bad. Okay, let's do it, crew. Got it. Let's do it. Feels like this whole city... Yeah, feels like this for weeks now. Feels like the whole city's falling apart. Intelligence? You hear anything about these suicides? City runs on problems. It's not falling apart. If it's not falling apart, it's not Nethervale. Foolishness. No, listen, they literally just told me not to be foolish. Maybe the city's way of promoting extreme sports. Jump off a bridge week, anyone? Hey, that's just TikTok trends. Anger issues, slam your fist on the counter. Persuasion. So when do you get off? I'd love to see you, to take you out to sometime for dinner. Are we gonna hit on my... I guess we're hitting on the... Oh, God, she's so... God... Please don't immediately harass the poor bartender. You don't understand, Navy. She's got some kind of, I assume, Kraken tattoo. I'd rather go with Intel, personally. God, I don't want to be a fool. I'm slipping between getting rumors to get jobs to get more dice and hitting on her immediately. I feel like she'll turn me down. I'm going to be honest with you. I seem like the kind of idiot who would get turned down immediately. Spend those dice on flirting. What's up with those negative modifier thingies? It's fine. It's probably fine. It's giving me Disco Elysium vibes. Exactly. It's geared towards Disco Elysium, Cyberpunk, and a whole bunch of pathological story players. I'm a big fan of Cyberpunk. Matt is playing his second run of Cyberpunk, and of course, as you know, I'm bad at video games, so I'm just watching. But I like it. Reminds me of Metal Gear. You know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's hit on the bartender. All right. Persuasion. Okay, come on. Oh, whoa. I've got some broken dice, some hollow dice. Okay, we got different type of dice. Okay. I think, listen. Okay. Let's listen. I'm gonna try a rogue dice because there's a bard that's closest to rogue, and I'm gonna put my regular ass dice. All right, let's roll. Come on, baby! Big money, big money, no whammy. Fuck! God damn it! Oh no! Oh man! The bartender freezes mid-wipe, her hand hovering over the glass. Slowly she turns to look at him, one eyebrow arching so high it threatens to leave her face. Oh no! It was a joke! Howard clears his throat, the awkward silence stretching longer than he'd like. Oh boy! Me with my 0 charisma. As a bard, this hurts me so bad. Where's my charisma modifiers? Please, for the love of God. He shifts uncomfortably in his stool, reaching for his whiskey. The burn in his chest as he takes a sip does little to erase the sting of the moment. Can you please not wristless me right now? Restart the game. I mean, we're only 5 minutes in. Let's just restart the game. Let's keep going until she fucking accepts me. Let's put every dice in. God damn it. Okay, all right. Okay, now we'll be intelligent. All right, here we go. The Codex is your galactic gossip column and survival guide. Here's the TLDR. What's inside? Lore. Ancient alien wars, godlike AIs, and why the galaxy's basically held together with duct tape. Characters, heroes, villains, and that one girl who tries to steal sushi recipes. Trusts no one. World. Planets so wild they'll make you question reality. Pro tip. Avoid the xenopsycho-quantum fluxation. God damn it, Calico, I did not hit you with my car. Welcome to chat, buddy. We're playing fucking Celestial Return, and I am already failing to rizz up anybody. How to use it. Unlock entries by exploring, talk to NPCs, or surviving disasters. The universe rewards curiosity. Check back often. New intel pops up as you play. Why care? Lore equals power. Know the void, the sentient black hole, or become its snack. Characters lie. Trust no one with a spaceship. Read, survive, flex. P.S. Typos, blame our unpaid intern. We swear they're editing. No, I just can't read. I don't think there's typos. I think I don't know how to read. Well, I see you have no riz. You know this. I'm trying my best. Okay. The bartender hesitates. Her fingers absent-mindedly traces the edges of the counter. Where's my codex? Tell me about the bartender. She transfers simple ingredients into elixirs of comfort and conversation. Her skillful hands crafting drinks that soothe the soul and spark new stories. Also, she doesn't like me. Abstracts. Commonly referred to as abstracts, these paranormal entities blur the lines between reality and imagination, manifesting as the concepts or tangible shapes. They infiltrate lands, cities, and even homes of Planet Zero, instilling fear and chaos among the local population. In response to this unprecedented threat, the world's major powers have united to form the Paranormal Investigation Division, known as PID. A specialized task force dedicated to investigating and eliminating these abstract. Detective Howard. This is me. That's me, everybody. A paranormal anomaly detective, intelligent yet grappling with anger issues, sometimes surprisingly foolish, but always ready for adventure. He enjoys smoking Nethervale cigarettes immensely, perhaps even considering it his greatest pleasure. His frequent haunt is the Crow Jazz Bar, though his repeated attempts to charge the bartender have failed. Wait a minute, did that just update now? Wait a fucking minute! Did that just come up because I tried to fail? How dare you? His most trusted friend is a talking rose. We'll get to that later. I do know about Oracle Rose. And isn't it so pretty? Rose is a living, or rather blooming, paradox, blurring the line between the mystical and the tangible. Her playful demeanor masks a depth of wisdom and foresight that most can only dream of. Physically fragile, she always needs someone to carry her around. Her abilities? She can see the future. But to unleash her prophetic visions, she needs to be soaked in ice water. Despite being a flower, she has a personality that's larger than life. I don't know if this is going to be pronounced Chicho or Quiquo. I'm going to go with Quiquo for right now. It reminds me a bit of Triangle Agency. Abnormalities may act similar to the concepts here. Wonder what kind of description changes depending on what you did there. Yeah, I'm kind of curious now. In Nethervale City, not everyone finds a place in the rigid social order. Those who are unable to carve out a niche for themselves, often due to systematic failures, personal misfortunes, or societal rejection, become outcasts. These individuals, known as Quiquo, are forced to survive in the dark, narrow alleys of the city. Yet the Quiquo are more than just victims of circumstance. They are reminders of the city's hidden depths and unyielding human spirit that persists even in the darkest corners. And the PIDs. We're a specialized unit of Nethervale City Police Department dedicated to investigating and managing cases involving paranormal phenomena, collectively known as abstracts. The primary mission in the PIDs is to investigate, understand, and capture abstracts, ensuring the safety and security of Nethervale citizens. Cool. All right. Cool. The bartender hesitates, her fingers absentmindedly tracing the edge of the counter. Come on, girl, I failed to rizz you up. At least you could do is give me a pity clue. She glances around the bar as if checking for eavesdroppers. Then, even though it's practically empty. I can't read. Oh my god. Snagging this demo too. You should, Fish. The bartender. People are saying it's the abstracts. Like, maybe they're behind it somehow. Howard's gaze doesn't leave his glass, his tone carrying weight. Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, but what the hell are they? Aliens? Something new Genesis cooked up? Doesn't matter, right? They show up, Pid takes them out, and everyone pretends it's not enough. But it's not. Not even close. Who is this? Nope, that's not on there yet. Okay, we'll figure it out later. What if the bartender is an abstract? It's the concept of a friendly bartender. Can an abstract not know they're an abstract? You're asking the wrong guy. If I was sleeping with her, I'd figure it out. All right. Oh, God. Wazzy, it's a science nerd. Let's ask her all the science questions. You think I know anything? Okay. Listen.
Bruh.
Listen. You don't need me to tell you the answer to that, toots. I feel like I should say toots at the end there. You work with the PID. You must have seen things. You really don't know what they are either? I mean, let's just say I've seen enough to stop asking the question. Lady, I have seen horrors you couldn't even imagine. Now, would you please accompany me to my cool hotel room, I assume? That's what scares me. If the pig doesn't know, what the hell are the rest of us supposed to do? Yeah, fuck. I can answer science questions just as good as the science side of Tumblr. I may have to make hybrids by the stuff Wazzy has given me. Howard doesn't respond, his eyes fixed on the glass in front of him. The silence between them stretches, heavy and unanswerable. The city runs on problems. If it's not falling apart, it's not Nethervale. The bartender huffs a dry laugh, shaking her head as she wipes down the counter. So what keeps you here? The endless excitement or the glamorous nightlife? I mean...
Nice.
I like watching things fall apart. Listen. I like watching the things fall apart. Bartender chuckles, rolling her eyes. You've got terrible taste, you know that? But I guess that's why we're all still here, waiting to see how far it falls before it finally hits the bottom. The hello hum of the TV fills the pause as she grabs another glass, her smirk fading into something close to resignation. I don't want to be angry at her. Listen, she's nice. I'm not going to dent her counter with my meaty ham hocks. I'm going to listen to the silence and let my mind wander. I lean forward, his elbows resting on the counter, staring blankly at his glass. The bar noise fades, the hum of the TV dissolving into a background whisper, until all that remains is the hollow silence of his thoughts. And then they start. Virtue. You've been here before, haven't you? Sitting in the quiet, pretending it's peace. It's not. It's avoidance.
Hayward, no. You're staring at that whiskey like it's got all the answers. It don't. Trust me, I've tried.
Stop talking to me, brain problems. Did you say something? No, I'm talking to my brain problems.
Ask her for another drink. Something fancy. A cocktail with one of those little umbrellas. That'll cheer you up.
Yes, because a man brooding over suicides absolutely screams Mai Tai. Great suggestion.
Shut up! He doesn't need this crap right now!
The voices clash like storm clouds mumbling in his skull, the tension stretching thin. Shut the fuck up, all of you! A few heads turn, giving him that familiar look. Another guy losing it after too many drinks. Then, as if the universe had been waiting for the right moment, the door of the bar swings open and a figure steps in. Howard's head lifts, his eyes narrowing, his boots scrape across the floor, loud and deliberate. The sound is sharp enough to cut through the haze of his mind. Perception. Reynolds. Reynolds locks eyes with Howard, his expression coiled with urgency. Who is Reynolds? Officer Reynolds, here we go. Oh, look at his fancy hat. Howard, shut up, that one guy immediately pukes. There are some men who are more mustache than man. Officer Reynolds is one such mustache. With a sharp gaze and a well-kept mustache, he's known for no-nonsense attitude and thorough investigative skills, and also a mustache. Reynolds' life is as average as it gets, but that's exactly what makes him a steady rock in the chaotic whirlpool of Nethervale, and also a mustache. Without hesitation, he crosses the room, his presence slicing through the lazy atmosphere of the bar like a scalpel through flesh. This is very noir written. Should you be out flashing that badge of yours somewhere? Reynolds pulls out a stool next to him, sitting with a sigh. I've been flashing it all day, chasing leads that go nowhere. Thought I'd try something smarter. You look worse than I feel. Yeah, say what you want, but you're still the guy people call when they've run out of better options. Take that as a compliment. Howard taps on the rim of his glass with a finger, a faint smirk tugging at his lips. He lets the silence hang for a moment too long. Oh, a dice roll that's easy peasy. He's reading those assified documents. Listen, you don't understand. Did you not see the bartender? Do you not want to read the bartender's assified documents? I tried to, and I fucked it up. That's what happened to me. Okay. You know what? I will be foolish this one time. Sure, but if this is about the stolen rubber duckies from the toy store, I swear it wasn't me. Reynolds doesn't even blink. His expression remains stone cold. The weight of whatever brought him here crushing any room for humor. Okay, that's fair. You done? Nani? Maybe. Sorry for the emoji. I don't know how that happened. Listen, emojis just happened. That was intentional. Thanks for noticing. Listen, can I just say listen, thank you for stopping in to see us yap about your game. I do really like this game. I need to know, is it possible to woo the bartender on your first shot? Is it possible? Howard's smirk falters slightly as he picks up the gravity on Reynolds' tone. Why me? Don't you have a whole department for this? I've not seen Wazzy fall this fast in a game. Hey! I'm trying my best. Reynolds exhales, leaning back slightly on his stool as if debating where to begin. Ordinarily, yeah, but this isn't ordinary. It's paranormalary. He pauses, glancing at the bartender before leaning in slightly and lowering his voice. It started small, a few suicides here and there. Nothing unusual, but now it's everywhere. People jumping off buildings, overdosing, hanging themselves. Howard picks up his glass, taking a slow sip before responding. And this is police business because... Reynolds sighs, reaching into his coat and pulling out a thin folder. He tosses it onto the counter. Between them, the edge is frayed as if it's been handled too much. Because it's not just us noticing. At first, we chalked it up to coincidence. City life, stress, the entire world burning. But the numbers kept climbing, and people started asking questions. The mayor's office got involved, told us to treat it like a case, called it a public safety issue. Now it's on us to figure out what the hell's going on. Problem is, none of my people know where the hell we're looking for. Hi, Pinky. I'm sorry you're feeling bad. Maybe these assified documents will help you. Foolishness becomes ape. Reynolds exhales, nudging the folder closer to Howard, his eyes steady and fixed on him. Listen, am I getting paid for this? If anyone can figure this out, it's you. Don't make me beg. You gotta give me at least 2 dice for this. I'm not... Listen, just like real life, Wazzy, Howard and Wazzy don't work for anything less than pretty dice. We're getting paid in Noir exposure. Intelligence, you've been drifting for too long. In a case like this, it could be your way back. Back to work that mattered. Back to being a detective you once were. Think about the doors it can open. I wish I had talking things in my head. I mean, I do, but they're not this helpful. Well, once it could slam shut, what happens when it blows up in your face? Desperation like Reynolds doesn't come without strings. You really want to get tangled up in this mess? For shiny dice, I will do anything. You get paid in high fives. I want to get paid in shiny dice. Um,
A big case means a big payday, right? Sounds like easy money to me.
it does, foolishness. It really does. It's not about the money or the reputation. It's about people. Someone out there needs to help. And you have the skills to make a difference. You know what's right. I mean... I look... It could be fun. We gotta get some shiny dice. New quest unlocked. Smoke, shadows, and body bags. The city's pulse just spiked. Stay sharp, check your quest log, and get ready to hunt. Alright, you got it. New item added. No refund policy. Sorry. Alright, cool. Quest log. Okay. Head back to the office and dig into the case file and connect the dots before the trail goes cold. Okay, cool. Here are my beautiful insights. My foolishness. Ooh, they upgrade. Oh, Death himself. Oh my god. Anger will turn into Death himself. Whoa. Where are my boosts? Oh my god. Can I boost myself yet? Can I boost my brain hole? I got ectovision. Okay, cool. Cool. Good. Okay. Inventory. I've got some dice. I've got the daily newspaper. I got a gun. I've got a powder in a vial. Without this vial, facing an abstract is a death sentence. Okay, cool. Nether cigarettes. I'm addicted to those, so that's good. I've got a flashlight, and I've got a case file full of suicides. Okay. Howard's memo. Suicide's my ass. Well, it's good. You say no when the game is over. Upgrade your charisma. We need to date the bartender. There's no dinky modification. I can't update it from here. All right, cool. Back we go. All right. Fun isn't exactly the word I'd use, but whatever gets you to open that folder. Howard shrugs, still grinning. It's your folder. You tell me what's it. Tell me everything you know. You gotta tell me everything you know so I don't spend half my time backtracking your shit, dude. Reynolds adjusts his coat, tugging the collar as though bracing for an unseen chill. It's a big one. Just don't say I didn't warn you. He heads for the door, pausing briefly to glance over his shoulder. What the fuck? You know where to find me. Don't take long. Okay, fine. The door creaks open, letting a sharp gust before it closes with a thud. This guy's mean to me. Also, hi, Steve. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Celestial Return. We're having a fun time. I'm failing to rizz up the bartender. Howard leans back, staring at the folder. It's a weight pressing down on him like a promise of trouble. I gained 4 dice and 1 experience. The city's silence offers no applause, but it knows you've earned this. Yay! I got a dice. Good job, me. Neon burns, shadows bite. Got it. Okay, here we go. Now, this is the part of the game I really wanted to see. This part looked fun. Okay. Welcome back to the gutter, detective. You know these streets better than your own reflection, but let's see if you still got the chops. Movement controls. Use Wustada or hold and right and click and drag to glide around the map around. Double click anywhere for a hyper skate mode. Yes, his boots have illegal mods. No, don't ask. He has Heelys. Not only does he have Heelys, he has illegal Heelys, which are even better. No option for arrow keys enthusiast? You'll use WASD and you'll like it. Because it sounds like Wazzy, which is my name. Open this bots glow with icons. Think cyber breadcrumbs. Click the icon. Howard autopilot's there. Sit back and enjoy the ride. One visit ain't enough. Places change every visit, so come back later and it might not look the same. New dice, new loot, new danger. The city's alive and it's hungry. Dance with it or get eaten. I am gonna lose so bad. Hardboiled detective isn't too grizzled to go wee on his heelys. Fish draw this immediately. Okay, here I am. Okay, I'm moving around the map. Okay, here we go. All right. I've got the statue. I've got the detective's office. And that, oh, Reynolds' house. And the bar. I'm gonna go, listen, I'm gonna go the statue first. Bunny ears, noir detective on Heelys. Well, he hasn't been hard-boiled. He's been goofing off. I've been trying to rizz up the bartender and failing. The city exhales as midnight approaches. Howard's footsteps echo too loudly in the abandoned square, his shadow stretching towards the statue. A jagged spire of oxidized bronze masquerading as a sailboat. Its sails are shards of scattered mirrors, reflecting fractured glimpses of the sleeping skyline. A flickering street lamp bleeds in jaundiced delight, making structure seem alive, breathing. Kick it just once for closure. Think about anything, what it's supposed to be, if anything. Try to find peace in the design. I'm gonna inspect it. Howard crouches, gloves scraping against the statue's unnervingly smooth base. His fingers trace the seams where metal meets pavement. No bolts, no welds, as if it grew here. There's definitely something here. Definitely something here. Where's all my cool dice? Why would I want to add -4 to my value? I feel like this is going to be a hard one. I feel like I should... put in 3 dice. I feel like, okay. There's something here. Come on, dice! Yeah! Oh my god, I'm doing so good. You need to roll low. No, I need to roll high. They're D4s, but they can fuck me. I also appreciate that they technically roll both sides. Holy Lord, you inspected the shit out of that statue. I looked at that statue so good. Yup, that's a statue. A bubblegum! Howard inspects the statue more closely. He discovers something unusual. Nestled in a small, almost imperceivable crevice. At the base is a singular gumball wrapper. It looks old and slightly out of place. A piece of gum. Weird, but it feels important. You should talk evidently take the gum. I'm gonna listen to the voices in my head and take the gum. I gotta take the gum. You must take it, even if it doesn't make sense right now. Take it! Take it. Item collected. Seems weird. Smells weird. Feels important. We got bubblegum! Howard takes the gum, trusting his intuition that it might be important, even if he can't see the connection right now. It's a hunch he decides to follow, hoping it'll make sense later. This is gonna help me from my nicotine addiction. That's what this is gonna do. This is gonna help me. This is gonna fix me. This is gonna fix everything for me. And you know what? I'll give it one little kick. Wazzy, you got any gum? I'm gonna give it one little click. Howard glances around. Empty square, no eyes. He steps back and delivers a firm kick to the statue's base. There we go. That's what justice feels like. Try punching it next. Maybe it drops loot. Alright, I'll leave it now. Howard takes one last long look at the thing before turning away decisively, shoving his hands deep in his pocket as he strides towards the square's exit, telling himself it's just a statue and not worth a second of his time. Not tonight. I already inspected the shit out of it. If Codename Kids Next Door has taught me anything, gum plus and 2x4s is how you build sick-ass weapons. We're gonna do so much cool shit. Oh, I didn't even go this way. Okay. There's the detective's office. Okay. I should go look at my files. Where am I with my Heelys? Oh, here I am. Here I am, coming along. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, already chapter 2. Okay, cool. We got a light up on our portrait bar. Yeah, because we leveled up. That's us leveling up. We've got that many levels we can get, I assume. If you go around punching stuff, you'll eventually drop loot. Or you might encounter a cool bonus scenario called a run-in with the police. I am the police! I don't have to get a run-in with the police. I am the fucking police. I don't gotta worry about shit. Who's gonna arrest me? Me? Alright. Rain clings to Howard's coat as he steps into his office, the damp air settling in the corners like it belongs there. The folder Reynolds left sits dead center, daring him to open it. Papers are scattered around, and it's a mug of half-finished coffee waits to the side. That coffee's been sitting there long enough to make friends with the desk. I don't think it's going to do you any favors now. Howard exhales, his gaze shifting to the mug. The faint aroma of stale caffeine rises as he picks it up, tilting it slightly and watching the liquid swirl as if the answers might float to the surface. Oh, he's a bigger fish, a police officer. No, it's fine, don't worry. Take a sip of the coffee, stare into the cup and lose yourself in thought, or set the coffee aside. Big mug hug. Aww. Well, we're gonna say, listen, this coffee's not, listen, perception's right. I gotta focus. I gotta fucking focus up. Howard sets the mug down, sliding into the desk's edge with a soft scrape. The folder's still there, waiting for attention. Every file feels like a reflection of a life undone. It's not just death, detective. It's the echoes of everything left unsaid, every choice that led them here. You owe them that much at least. Also, hi, baby Dr. Liam. The longer you sit there, the colder the trail gets. Open the folder and start with what you know. Howard pulls the folder closer, its worn edges rough under his fingers. Inside, a jumble of photos, reports, and scribbled statements wait to be sorted. God, the man couldn't even give me a fucking folder that was, like, organized or nothing. Son of a bitch. The uneven tabs marking each case catch his eye as he scans the stack, deciding where to begin. Also, hi, Cozy White Bear. Review the case files normally, I think. No. Just check my horoscope for guidance.
Hello.
I'm going to check my horoscope. Something tells me, listen, let's check our horoscope. Howard leans back in his chair and pulls out his co-milk and navigating the astrology app he never admits to having. Are we really doing this right now? Yes, the fuck we are. I'm an Leo and I need to. Is it gonna say about my... No, the codex isn't gonna be like, you have a problem with astrology. Relax, baby.
Hello.
Relax, maybe the stars have answers you don't. Okay. I scroll past a banner ad for Chakra Enhancer 3.0 and a pop-up offering 10% off psychic neural tuning before landing on my horoscope. Capricorn. Fuck, I'm a Capricorn. At least it's not a Scorpio. God, if Howard was a Scorpio, I would have been so fucking mad. Wazzy fun fact, our nipples are older than our teeth. Yeah. Liam?
What?
Your nipples are also older than your penis because you form your nipples before you figure out what gender you are. That's why everybody got nipples. Anyway. Capricorn, the answers you seek are closer than you think. Trust your instincts, but beware of overthinking. Also, avoid dairy products today. You got it, horoscope! Howard stares at the screen for a moment, then lets out a dry snort. Overthinking? Me? Never. He tosses the cold milk back onto the desk, the folder waiting for him like a patient teacher. It's time for the stars to take a break. He's got work to do. Alright, let's just start reviewing. I've got no time to waste on prayers. That's probably gonna bite me in the ass later. It's fine, don't worry about it. Howard lays the files across his desk, each name a quiet weight on paper, waiting to be understood. Examine ISO-Orga case. Howard pulls out the fuck, I'm gonna butcher every single name. Flipping it open, a mess of reports, photos, and dive logs spill into the desk. Okay, review the background. 32, independent Neth Finder. Last known residence, Unit 47C, Harlow Tower. Lower grids, lived alone, no registered family or emergency contacts. Operated primarily in underground nether span cycles, no criminal record or flagged activity prior to the incident. Finances stable, no debts, no known personnel disputes. Digital footprint suggests minimal social interaction outside of work-related transactions. Oh, no, sad. Just another ghost in the system. Until he wasn't. Examine the crime scene photo. Oh, there he is. Don't hook yourself up to VR machines, kid. Howard picks up the top photo and studies it carefully. The image is grainy and taken from the wrong angle, like the investigator didn't want to get too close. Izzo is slumped forward in his chair, his neural weave still lashed into his head, the sleek headgear hugging the skull like a parasite. Is this a Sword Art Online scenario? The bundle of fiber-thin cables extends from the device, looping over his shoulder, feeding directly into his approval. Near his console is a packet of nutrient paste lies open on the desk, its contents squeezed unevenly towards the top. The paste is smudged across the surface, like it was set down mid-bite. He wasn't done with it. Analyze the dive log. Howard scans the dive log and a cleaned-up transcription of Orga's final session. Every entry is accounted for, but the details raise more questions than answers. Timestamp unavailable. Initializing access protocol bypassing external security later. PID database identified. Running decryption sequence. Firewall breach detected. Security response engaged. Trace attempt detected. Reversing access to channel. Countermeasure loop detected. System behaving abnormally. Unexpected data signature found. Source unknown. He was hacking into the system? Nobody just pushes through a PID database. Their system locks you out before you even know you're in. So how the hell did Orga get that far? He scans the final entry again. No forced disconnect, no shutdown sequence, just a hard stop, like the system wiped itself clean. Howard leans back, rubbing his thumb over the edge of the paper. Was Orga really that good, or did someone leave the door open for him? Review the witness statements. Flip to the next page, scanning the statement from his neighbor. The handwriting is stiff, lacking any trace of emotion. Either the witness didn't care, or they're choosing their words carefully. He lived next door to him for a while. Didn't have much to say. He kept to himself. Never caused trouble. Last time I saw him, no idea. Maintenance went in after his rent auto payment failed. Door was still locked from the inside. Check the autopsy notes. Flip to the autopsy report, scanning the standard medical jargon for anything that stands out. The cause of death is exactly what he expected. Self-induced neural overload. External trauma? None. No bruising. No defensive wounds. No sign of struggle. Among the listed personal effects recovered from the body, one item stands out. A crumpled slip of paper found in Orga's pocket. The ink smudged but still legible. He said it would help, that I'd feel lighter. I trusted him to fix me. Now I don't know what's left of me. He trusted someone to fix him. What if they did? What if this was the result? I'm gonna think of my own failures. The world's pull at something old, buried, just deep enough to sting. The case file in front of him feels heavier now, like it's asking him to make right what he couldn't before. Howard closes the file. Every detail of Izo Orga's etched into his mind. Now's the time to move on to the next case. Can I up my insights yet? No, I can't. Okay, that's fair. Can I buy new boosts yet? Nope, that's fair. Okay. I just got my bubblegum and my dice. Alright. I'm just seeing if anything updated. Okay, we're good. Alright. Serena Koss. Serena Koss, a corporate executive for Activision, died after jumping from the balcony of her luxury high-rise apartment. Examine the crime scene. The images show Serena Koss lying on the pavement, her body sprawled like a discarded marionette. One of her legs is dislocated at the hip. The other twisted so unnaturally it barely looks attached. Her head, or what's left of it, has split open against the pavement. Whoa! Now that's a thumbnail. Now that's the thumbnail for the game, everybody. That's the thumbnail. All right. Carrying on. Ooh, goopy. Her brain, half mashed, half intact, spills unevenly from the ruins of her skull, streaking like the concrete, like they tried to crawl away. Get us out of the mic. Do not microwave the disembodied head, Dr. Liam. That's not what we're doing right now. Alright, I'm just gonna screen capture this, because that's gonna be our fucking thumbnail. And I'm just gonna save this in the background. That's gonna be our thumbnail. And there we go. Sometimes you just gotta find a good art for the thumbnail of the stream. And sometimes that thumbnail is this. Perfect. Okay, carrying on. Continuing on. He's seen plenty, but this sticks like the fall hadn't just killed her. It had unmade her, rearranged her into something awful, something wrong. Well, review the security footage. Howard flips through the security reports, eyes moving over the transcript. Her balcony railing is low, barely waist high, easy to climb, and just as easy to trip over. But the footage is clear. She didn't fall. She stepped. She fucking jumped! At 2:14 a.m. Ooh, that's in the witching hour. Witching hour is technically 3 a.m., but like you can count anywhere from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. as your witching hour time. Anyway. She walked onto her balcony, stood motionless for 6 minutes and 32 seconds, then moved forward like it was the most natural thing in the world. Did she flip? Flip, you can't say that! One detail catches his attention. Incoming co-milk call. Caller ID unknown. And then literally 2 seconds later, she steps forward. Oh, she got it. Oh, man. You know what, though? Listen, I'm going to be a skeptic here for a minute. If I get one more spam phone call, I'm also jumping off my balcony. Continue on. 6 minutes of nothing, then a call, then a jump. Someone reached her at the last second. Whoever it was, they didn't try to stop her. Well, let's check the notes. Howard flips through the autopsy report looking for anything unusual. The cause of death is obvious. Blood-forced trauma from a high-altitude fall. Maybe the first guy got too much internet spam. Yeah, listen, all this is just maybe we need to stop advertising. That's the point of this. Stop advertising to everybody all the time. The injuries are exactly what you expect from that kind of drop. Nothing more, nothing less. That's fair. I don't know what I expected. Skim the witness statements. Howard scans the report, pausing at 2 relevant entries. Her approvals biometric record and a statement from a neighbor who had been paying attention. A household assistant synced to her approval, tracked her vitals like clockwork. No irregularities, no stress indicators, except for one anomaly right before she stepped off the balcony. At 2:20 a.m., serotonin levels spiked abnormally high. No recorded physical stimulus. He saw hot girls in his area and his brain melted. A neighbor, someone she spoke to now and then, had seen her outside more often than usual. She stood out there for hours, even in the rain. She wouldn't move, just staring at the skyline. I asked her about it once. She said she liked the wind. It made her everything feel lighter. That word again, lighter. Howard closes the file, every detail of Serena Koss etched into his mind. Now it's time to move on to the others. All right, Alteus Gorvez. I think I'm stupid, but maybe these aren't suicides. Howard flips open the file, scanning the first few pages. Alteus Gorvez, tech doc, found dead in his workshop, surrounded by unfinished augments and scattered tools. Cause of death? Self-inflicted asphyxiation via biogel exposure. Okay. I may be stupid, bottom text. I will have hydrate Aztec, but I'm running out of water. No signs of struggle, no forced entry. His own hands were at his throat, deep scratches along his neck, where he tried and failed to breathe. The biogel had hardened inside his airways, sealing it shut. Something controlled his body and made him drink biogel. It's the ghosts. Ghosts are killing people so they get more cool ghost friends. Case solved! I'm going on lunch! He clearly cut himself into 10 pieces, put himself in a garbage bag, and threw himself into the trash. Classic suicide. Gorvez used this stuff every day. If he wanted to die, why pick something so slow? Examine the crime scene photos. The first photos, Gorvez is slumped over the corner of his workshop, his back against the wall, legs spread out, fingers curled, stiff near his throat. His lips are blue, his jaw locked open, a thin trail of dried blood running from one nostril. The second photo shifts to a workbench, tools scattered, half assembled, augment clamped in place, casing pried open. The biogel vial lies nearby, overturned. Residue hardened around the rim. He was working on something right up until the moment he died. Autopsy report. Howard flips through the autopsy report, focusing on key details. Nothing unusual stands out. Cause of death? Asphyxiation due to biogel expansion in the airway. External trauma? Deep scratches along the neck and chest, self-inflicted. Toxicology? No traces of drug, alcohol, or sedatives. Okay, yeah, so this is Ghost doing it. So this one, the ghost was like, hey, you should eat that biogel. And he was like, I wonder how it tastes. And he slurped it, and then he was like, this is a mistake. And then he started clawing at his throat. In the other one, a ghost phone called her and was like, hey man, you should jump. And she was like, okay. And she did it. And then in the first one, there was hot girls in his area, and he couldn't handle that. All right, check the last recorded conversation. Howard scrolls through the report until he finds Gorvez's last comic. I don't know if I'm comic? Maybe comic. Have I been pronouncing it wrong this whole time? I'm gonna say comic from now on. Transmissions. Most are business related. Orders, client requests, supply shipments, but one contact keeps appearing, always late at night. always brief. Oh, an ex-girlfriend. Outgoing call. Private line. Gorvas. Same time tomorrow? Of course. Progress takes consistency. Call ended. The same exchange had been logged every past few days for 3 months. No details, no name, no context. Was he not really a good detective? I'm trying! Technically, right now, it's Howard's not being a good detective. I don't think there's an L in that word. Sounds like regular appointments, but for what? Examine his personal notebooks. What do you do? Deduce so far? I think it's ghosts. I think it's ghosts in the blood. Howard picks up on Gorvas's... This music fucking slaps. Can we just take a moment? Yeah, this music fucking slaps. Anyway. Howard picks up Gorvas's worn, grease-stained notebook, its pages filled with quick notes, half-legible scribbles, and workshop schedules. No digital logs, no approval sync, just ink on paper. Most of it's routine, augment diagnostics, price estimates, follow-ups, but the last few pages are different, messier, written with a shaky hand. Ghosts! Delay on shipment, wrong parts again. Order more neural link circuits. No more stim boosters, too unstable. Near the bottom of the last page, barely legible. If this happens again, I'll have to tell someone. It's ghosts! I love the music. Me too, Dobby. I don't know if it's too loud over my voice. But I do enjoy it. Anyway, Howard closes the file. Every detail of Gorvas is etched into his mind. Now it's time to move on to the others. I got 1 XP! Yeah, my second XP, baby! Pulled from the ink-stained papers and sleepless hours, Howard leans back, rubbing his eyes. 3 suicides, clean on paper, but something stinks. He's been poring over the files for hours, and nothing lines up the way it should. Rain crawls down the window in uneven trails, neon reflections bleeding into the dark. For a moment, he just listens to the city, the hum of things moving unseen. His fingers tap against the desk. Slower now. He needs another angle. Someone who's seen things differently. If only she was here. She always knew where to start. Oh my god, is it my dead ex-wife? Do I have a dead ex-wife? His limbs grow heavy. The words on the files blur together. Just a minute. He needs just a minute. The rain whispers against the glass as his head dips forward to the desk. Oh, I'm sleeping on the job. Oh, chapter 3 already. Okay, the next morning. Okay. Ghost wife? Maybe my ghost wife will help me talk to the ghosts. A dull ache settles in Howard's neck, the kind that comes from falling asleep in the wrong place. Son of a bitch! Stiff leather on his chair hasn't done him any favors, and neither has the pile of paperwork serving as his pillow. Then a knock. Soft, measured, not urgent. Not impatient, just enough to pull Howard from the depths of sleep. Howard stirs, blinking against the grit in his eyes. His brain claws its way out of a dream. Falling bodies, static layered voices, and collides with reality. Then a knock, louder. Someone's begging for a broken nose before breakfast. Check the time before answering. I need to know if I should be unreasonably mad. Howard squints at the clock. 5:26 a.m. Too damn early. No, okay, I'm mad then. Then another knock, sharper this time. Whoever it is, they're not going away. They know you're in there. Ah! Reach! I'm getting my gun! I'm Canadian, but it always thrills me when Americans are like, here's my gun. Howard's hands moves instinctively to the drawer, curling around the grip of his gun. The suicides, the unanswered questions, it's all putting him on edge. It's me, Howard. Put the gun down before you add yourself to the case file. Oh, hey, Rose. Howard lets out a slow breath. No mistaking that voice. Who is Rose? We don't know yet. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna let her in. I need the help. Oh, Rose. Okay. I didn't realize we're just going with Rose, okay? I didn't realize it was Oracle Rose. I thought it was a new one. Oh, I'm getting a new 44 Magnum revolver. See, I knew Steve would like it. Howard opens the door. He's met with a sight he wasn't prepared for. Standing before him is a man built like a tank, his neon green hair clashing against his tight pink shirt and stretched to its limit. Oh my god, did this Oracle get herself a boy toy? Good for her. His left arm gleams with chrome knuckle implants. In one hand, he grips what looks like a stripper pole, if stripper poles were designed for combat. In the other, he holds a bowl. Inside it, floating like some overpriced centerpiece, is Rose. Dude was knocking. Rose is just blooming. I'm proud of Rose for getting herself this hunky boy toy. Good for her. Howard blinks, then again, still real. His brows knit together as he stares at the stranger. Should I be impressed or concerned, Rose? The man offers no answers. No smirk, no joke, not even a raised eyebrow. Just pure, unreadable silence. He's a cyborg. He's no match for me and my gun and my cool Heelys. Whoa, look at those biceps. We gotta hit the gym like ASAP. I love you, foolishness. For once, you managed to stumble onto the truth, even with that pea-sized brain of yours. Before Howard can decide how to handle this, Rose breaks the tension. Pick me up, unless you want to solve this case with your head up your ass. Howard grits his teeth and does as he's told. The man's lips twitch, not a smile, but a tick. He spins the pole in a fluid arc, the hum of charged plasma briefly drowning out the city's drone. Then he strides away without a word. Damn, Rose, did you fuck my Rose, mysterious man? Who are you, mysterious man? We don't know. We don't know who mysterious man is. What the hell was that, Rose? My Uber. Now shut the door. You've got corpses to dissect and egos to bruise. Damn, what a hot Uber. What a convenient time to check my Twitch. Hi, Miles. Howard drags his hand down his face. He sets Rose on the desk, right next to the open case file. His eyes linger on the door for a moment, then back to her. Got 100 freaking questions about that guy. I mean, there should be a fourth option here that says, that allows me to riz him up. Anyway. Was that really a stripper pole he was carrying? We'll meet him again, Howard. Mr. Mystery can answer your questions later. Thanks, Rose. For now, let's talk about the case. Time's ticking. I'm glad one of us is smart. Alright, I hope she has the answers for me. I'm a dumbass, and I think it's ghosts. God, this is why... God, okay. Noted. Metaphor, when I buy this game when it comes out, and there is an option to flirt with this guy the second you open the door, I'm gonna cry from happiness. Me asking game devs to mod their fucking game. Oh man. Was he shameless flirt toxic here? Thanks, Dino. You should be able to flirt with everyone. Howard slumps into the chair, the case file glaring up at him like an unsolved riddle. He drags his hand through his hair, exhaling sharply. Oh boy. I've got nothing. No links, no suspects, just 3 dead people who decided to check out in the most dramatic way impossible. No, we do, Howard. We know it was ghosts. I don't know how we're gonna fuck a flower, but we'll figure it out. Believe in crew. Kakashi, we're not fucking Rose. We're gonna fuck Mr. Mystery. Alright? We don't know who he is. We'll figure it out. Don't say it. Silence. No, absolutely do not. I am not your Ouija board, Howard. I'm not your Ouija board. I'm not your Luigi board. I'm not your Ouija board. Give me another option. The files are dead ends. What if Wazzy gets cucked by the bartender and the Uber driver? Listen, Totodile, I've got so many dice and I'm willing to spend them all. Their bones know more than we do. You think I enjoy scraping through the dead's regrets? It's not a parlor trick, Howard. It hurts every time. I can't be mean to her. I'm not gonna be mean to her. She's helping me, and she honestly doesn't have to. But these victims are also screaming. You should help them, Rose. We? Spare me the teamwork speech. You stand there like a brick wall while I choke on their sorrow. Again. Whatever. Let's go before I remember how much I hate this part. Let's get this bitch some ice water. Howard doesn't press it. He just grabs his coat, scoops up Rose, and heads for the door. Graveyard's waiting. Hope the dead feel chatty tonight. It was ghosts. Look, we've got Rose now. Oh my god, can we click her? Dead people are easier to talk to. They don't interrupt. Was that directed at me, Rose? Bitch calling me out. All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Okay, we got the graveyard. What if I don't want to go to the graveyard yet? We could go to the bar. Could I kick the statue again? Okay, I've got bubblegum. I've got my... There's some shady looking guys outside my door, unless that's me. Visit up the bartender with a flower that has a face. I'm not giving the bartender my flower with a face. I need it to talk to dead people. I'll rizz her up some other way. As soon as I get cool body mods. Alright, go to the graveyard. Howard's comic buzzes. I've decided with booty up duty calls. Oh, boot up. Oh man, I can't read. I was like, oh my god, there is actually hot girls in my area. Howard's comic buzzes relentlessly, an urgent vibration that's impossible to ignore. Alright, answer the call. Oh, hello! Data Kraken. God, everybody in this game is hot. Except for Howard. Howard's the only one right now that I'm like meh on. Hey, Howard. Okay, first off, this line's locked, so don't sweat it. Second, I tapped into the cops' frequency. There's a report from Lumen Street. Some dude's gone full berserk. Smashing up the place. MVPD's headed there, and you know what that means. You missed me. You missed me, didn't you, Data Kraken? Wow, was he judgmental? Yeah, that's how you talk to women to pick them up. Smooth as sandpaper, detective. Foolishness, I am trying. Data Kraken chuckles, clearly amused. Alright, Howard, if that's what helps you sleep at night, you're still my favorite pawn in this little game. So you in, or should I find someone who still gives a damn about the truth? I better get paid for this. I think he's being sincere, which may or may not be worse. Because you need to start taking my approach. If you can't be good at flirting, be intentionally overtly bad. Listen, she better give me at least 4 shiny dice for this. I wasted them all on the last one. Fine. 1 Quiquo alive. You better make it worth it. Wait. Metaphor Games, if you don't mind me asking, if you're still listening to me, I don't know if you are. I know you've got many people playing your game because it's like high demand. Is it Quiquo or Chicho? Because I know Q's can be pronounced like Chi. I'm saying Quiquo, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm with comic is the thing and Quiquo. Kiko. Got it. Thank you. All right, now I know. Okay. That's the spirit, detective. Oh, great. Playing babysitter to a Kiko. Just what I needed today. What can I say? It's a gift. Now get moving, hero. I've got your back. I don't trust she's got my back. Sure, no pressure. Piece of cake, right? Wait, detective. Assume the worst. We're talking hacked boots, unpredictable behavior, and potential collateral damage. Keep your distance and assets first. Don't engage blind. I'm gonna waste every dice I got! You've got this, Howard. You've got this, Howard. Stall him. Keep him breathing. I'll handle the tech. You handle the crazy. Oh boy, Wazzy's handling the crazy. Ramen says, can't type for some reason. I'm in only in mod view. Hi, Wazzy. Hi, Ramen. I'm playing Celestial Return. I'm doing badly.
Hello.
Plans are for cowards. Get in his face and remind him who's in charge.
All right. The city's pulse just spiked. Stay sharp and check your quest log and get ready to hunt. Got it. I'll ping you when I'm close. All right. Now I gotta find them, the Kiko. Anger Issues says Leroy Jenkins. Oh my god, he just ran in. At least I have chicken. Shut up. As somebody who used to play World of Warcraft. Okay. I assume that's where I'm going. DK's counting on you to help the Kiko before the MVPD get trigger happy. Okay. Let's do it. Let's go handle that. Oh! It's Rose following me! Look at her! Oh, look at little Rose go! That's adorable! Alright. Leroy Bajankins, we're running in. Find a new friend, Kiko. We're not gonna... Okay. Howard and Rose stand in the mouth of an alley. The walls are covered in, anarchic graffiti. Neon lights buzz faintly, casting flickering shadows all over the piles of trash. Air is thick with cocktail of filth, rotting garbage, mold, and something disturbingly organic. Piss. It's piss, guys. It's fucking piss. You sure about this, Howard? Even the rats are like, nah, not tonight. I like Rose. She's sassy. I mean, this place stinks of trouble. It smells like home to me. Of course there's piss. The pit is near. I hope you're as good as you think you are. Lead the Wazzy. Oh wait, sorry, fucked up. As they move deeper into the alley, the ambient sounds of the city fade into silence. The oppressive atmosphere seems to press from all sides. What type of World of Warcraft player were you? Ramen, I don't know how to tell you this. I was a hunter and I can't explain this concisely, so I'm just gonna say I used to raid on auto shot, and if you don't understand what that means, it just means, you know how you have fancy skills and abilities that you're supposed to use? I didn't. I was like, I don't need those. I was bad at it for a while. Anyway. As they move deeper into the alley, the ambient sounds of the city fade into silence. The oppressive atmosphere seems to press in from all sides. The flicker of neon lights reflects off the slick-stained walls. Somewhere in the shadows, the faint drip of water echoes sharp and rhythmic. The stench of rot grows stronger with every step. Rose seems like the good counterpart to the rumor weed. Rose mutters, her voice barely above a whisper. This place getting friendlier by the second. Then a sound, a faint scrape of metal on stone. Howard freezes, instincts flaring. Another step forward. He catches the flicker of movement out of the corner of his eye. God, I hope I brought my gun. Wait, hold on. Inventory. Oh, thank God I have my gun. I just had to check. I had to check real quick that I had my gun. This sentence doesn't make any sense, but I like Rose. Phone is about to die. See everyone later. Bye, Rira. Have fun at work. From the darkness, a figure steps forward, a deliberate and slow. A Kiko blocks their way. A sharp, predatory eyes lock onto Howard. Hey there, buddy! Hell yeah! Get away! You can't take me back! Alright, relax, buddy. Listen, nothing calms people more than telling them to relax. We learned this last night. If somebody's acting crazy, you just tell them to relax. You're acting crazy. That always ends perfectly. Relax! You're acting crazy. Shut up! They're always listening. They're always listening. Howard pulls out his comic, thumbing a quick connection to Data Kraken. God, everybody's got a cool nickname. Your show now, DK. Just tell me what to do. About time. Hold tight. I'm jacking into this spectral site now. Keep him talking. Don't let him go full meltdown. As DK works, Howard's eyes narrow, focusing on the Kiko's jittery movements and the gleaming boosts along his limbs. These boosts, they weren't cheap. Not even a decade ago. Whoever this guy used to be, he was a small time. The Kiko's erratic breathing grows louder, his eyes darting around the alley like a cornered animal. They're here! They're watching! They're in the walls, the air, watching everything! I mean, he's not wrong. His signal's lit up like a Christmas tree. I can isolate the source, but you've got to keep them in one piece. This'll take a minute. Okay, either don't move, don't breathe, pretend you're invisible. Easy there, dude. Let's figure this out together. All right, buddy, down you go. Gun intimidation time? That seems bad. Persuasion. Convince Quico that you have voices in your head, too. I mean, I do! Have voices in my... Yeah! You and I aren't so similar. You've got upgrades. I've got upgrades. You've got voices in your head. I've got voices in my head. We can be friends. Howard raises his hands, palms open, stepping forward without sudden movements. His voice drops to a calming tone. Relax, guy. You're not losing your mind. You're just like me. Voices in your head, right? Wait, is he talking about us? Like, right now? Chad, is this guy for real? No, you dolt. He's referring to Data Kraken. Holy shit, he's talking about us. I have voices in my head. They talk to me. They understand me. Listen. This guy's just talking to his chat right now. It's fine. Chat, are we cooked? No way. Wait, what? Yeah, all the time. But here's the thing. They don't control you. You control them. Oh, cool, a new voice. Talking about the voices in my head has unlocked a new personality. Ah, Howard, truly a profound moment. A reconciliation of madness masquerading as wisdom. To confess your inner chaos to another lost soul as though shared lunacy is the apex of human connection. Bravo! Truly, Plato would weep at your grasp of the absurd. Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that technically what we're all doing here? I mean, you're all here with me, crew, and I'm here with you. We're all, shared lunacy. What is crew if not shared lunacy? Well, look who cracked the code. Transparency just lit up. Buckle up because Howard's inner drama is about to steal the spotlight. Oh, yay. Rose, what is happening? I'll be damned, system stabilizing. Howard, you might have just out-psychoed a psycho. Yeah! I need an achievement for this. Yeah! Was he out crazy the crazy guy? Breaching his firewall. Almost there. Stay with him. Howard crouches slightly, keeping his voice calm as he addresses Kiko. You know what? Let's start small, buddy. What's your name? I don't want to just address you as crazy guy. I'm Howard. What's your name? Ghosts in the wires. Your name is Ghosts in the Wires, huh? I'm watching, listening, tracking. Listen, you're not crazy, but I need you to focus and tell me what you know. Listen, focus up, buddy. One crazy to another crazy. Let's work together. Dana Kraken's voice returns, sharper this time. I've got a name. Victor Kale, former corporate enforcer for New Genesis. High clearance, prototype handler. Top of the food chain. So what happened? Vanished after some high-value tech disappeared. Big scandal. No charges, no trace. Now he's their puppet. I didn't steal it, I swear! I did what they told me! Found something buried in his logs. The architect. No profile, no records, tied to every action in his system. Hold up. There's a back door in his approval. And it's live. They're locking me out, Howard. Do something fast! Kill him? Appeal to Victor's humanity? Or bluff about knowing the hacker? Listen! Yeah! We're rolling some dice, baby! We got this! We got this. We got this. We can... I'm gonna have to take a curse dice. I'm gonna have to... Listen, I have to balance it out. I have to balance everything out. Okay, everybody, dice roll. All right, come on, roll big, baby. That's bad. Oh, it's a success anyway. Yay! Something tells me Wazzy doesn't got this. What does that fucking say, Ace? It's a success. Fucking aced it. Ace. I'm putting this on my wish list as well. You should, Totodile. Believe in the heart of the dice. I did it. Howard steps forward, his voice calm and measured. He speaks to Victor, but his words are meant for the one pulling the strings behind the scenes. The architect's not as clever as they think. I know their game. And their name. Victor's lips twitch, a mix of panic and suspicion crossing his face. You're lying! They told me no one could stop them! Keep him talking. I'm planting a silver fang into his approval. They told you no one could stop them? That's because they know I'm getting close. I will stretch, hydrate, and snack. Thank you, Ballistic. Good news and bad news. Silverfang's almost in, but he's about to snap. Paralysis in 5, 4... Suddenly, Victor's body stiffens. His boosts flicker and freeze mid-motion, locking him in place like a statue. His eyes widen, darting around. His limbs won't respond. Howard doesn't flinch, his gaze steady as the wail of distant sirens go louder, pressing him to act. He's frozen, Silverfang's in, but this only works if he stays breathing. Cops are almost here. Find a spot to dump him. Now! Howard scans the alley as the sounds of distant sirens go louder. He moves quickly, knowing they can't afford to lose this lead. Throw him in the bin? I'm not gonna throw him in a trash can. Hide him in the shadows of the alley, stash him behind the crates, toss him in the sewer hatch, or prop him against the wall and make him look drunk. If he looks drunk, they're gonna take him in. If they hide in the shadows, police have flashlights. The sewer will kill him. I feel like the crates is the best option. I'm not gonna throw him in the river. Alright, well, Trash Panda it is, I guess. Trash, listen, I can close the lid and they won't look in the trash, I feel. Listen, my friend, I gotta put you... Listen, just like my waifu, you're going in the trash. Howard grabs Victor's limp body and drags him towards the overflowing trash bin. With a grunt, he hoists Victor in and slamming the lid shut. Nice. Nothing says low profile like garbage. Let's hope no one's dumpster diving tonight. He can swim, Wazzy, don't worry. He's paralyzed! As Howard steps back to the main alley, a steady hum of approaching police. AV grows louder, its lights splashing red and blue across stained walls. The vehicle descends with a soft hiss, stirring the trash-strewn pavement. Whoa, hello. Two figures step out. The first is Officer Helke, a weary cop with a perpetually skeptical expression, locks eyes with Howard. We don't have that one yet. That's fine. We'll carry on. Beside her, tall alternative drops to the ground with a heavy mechanical thud. Figures you'd be here. You've got some kind of beacon for shit like this? What do I know about you? I don't know a damn thing about you. I don't know how to impress you. I mean, the universe likes to keep me busy, lady. Yeah, like a moth to a goddamn flame. Hiki looks over at the alternated, and then back at Howard, her expression a mix of boredom and mild amusement. Meet Tin Man here, latest toy from New Genesis. They call it Remlock Unit. Fancy talk for remote partner. Partner, I'm the one carrying this team, Helix. Don't let it go to your head. And before you ask, no, it's not running on AI. That's still illegal. Thank God! Oh man, at least there's something in the future that's good. Yes! Beautiful! Thank the gods! Oh man! Whoo! That's still legal. Some poor sap at the station's got the controls. Supposed to revolutionize the force, so they say. Ping pong, fuck AI. Oh, revolutionize. Looks like something they cobbled together out of spare parts. Says the guy who looks way too comfortable in a back alley. Yeah, well, New Genesis loves shiny brandy. Meanwhile, we're stuck field testing their half-baked experiments. So basically, it's just a glorified remote control with legs. Explains the attitude. Keep talking, buddy. You're real close to making my list. Alright, enough introductions. Cut the small talk. You gonna tell me what the hell's going on here, or do I have to start digging? They're not here to dig, and they're here to check a box and move on. I mean, no action here, officer. I'm just passing through. Listen, hey! I'm just some guy. I'm just a guy. We got a report about some kind of disturbance. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? If I'd have seen anything, I would have called it in. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Right. Stay out of trouble, Howard. Paperwork with your name on it is the last thing I need. Helix and Remlock step back into their vehicle without a second glance. The AV's engines roaring to life, lifting off and vanishing into the neon haze. The alley falls silent again, leaving Howard alone. Fuck yeah! I'm so good at subterfuge! Wow, real defenders of justice there. Wonder if they even bothered to turn on their scanners. Howard adjusts his coat, his gaze lingering on the shadows where Victor's paralyzed body lies hidden. So what now? Can't just leave him like that forever. The comic crackles softly with Data Kraken's voice cuts through, sharp and steady. Silverfang's holding for now, but it won't last forever. Whoever locked him down still has access. If we don't figure out who they are, they'll just trigger him again. Howard pulls his collar up, prepping into the open street as the quiet hum of the city begins to fill the space again. We're just gonna leave him in the dumpster? Quest completed. Nice work. The city owes you one for a quest complete, and your legend grows. You keep the edge for what's sharp for what's next. I didn't even get a dart! Or dice? With Architect, we start there. The city spoke just by stay sharp. Check your quest log and get ready to hunt. Victor's locked down, but the real threat out there, the Architect isn't just a name, it's a target, and Howard knows he doesn't have long to find them. Well, fuck! Okay, Zero insight points available, please. Wait, wasn't there another chapter / character we could have selected at the start? There was another area, yes. Oh, man. You should have get another XP. Ah, man, I gotta get more XP. I'm bad at detecting things. I mean, we could just go to the bar. Something bugged there, I think. I'm probably fine. It's probably fine. Listen, if I can do anything, I can get through this. Listen, there's a guy in a trash can. Okay. All right. Oh, I should have offered him gum. Oh, man, if only the gum would have helped in this situation. All right, to the graveyard. Where are we? There we are. An unusual interrogation. Time to talk to dead people. Nethervales buries its dead 2 ways. I'm surprised we even buried dead. The wealthy sink into the earth like fallen jewels, swathed in silk and steel, entombed beneath marble, carved with lies about their virtue. Their augments, polished, gleaming, cling to their corpses like parasitic heirlooms, final sneer to the world. See how even death cannot dull our shine. The rest burn. Their flesh is reduced to smoke and memory, their ashes crammed into the columbarium's skeletal shelves. No silk, no steel, no barcodes, and the hollow clatter of recycled boosts. Metal outlives them. It always does. Howard stands in the old graveyard. The statues loom around him, their faces melting under years of acid rain, a slow erasure, and then the bodies underneath. Yes, are you able to use items in conversation? Yeah, but it's kind of limited to the narrative. Only possible is in the next demo we are planning to release, but not in this one. Oh, okay. They are still working. Listen, guys, the kicks. There's a lot of shit coming our way for this game. So if you haven't already wish listed it, do it. Right at night. Listen, wish listing helps. Leaving a little review helps. So following the game helps, I'm very sure. I can't remember all what helps, but do everything that Steam allows you to do. Click everything. If it says follow, you click follow. If it says on wish list, you click on wish list. You know, that kind of thing. Anyway, Howard stands in the old graveyard. The statues loom around him, their faces melting under years of acid rain, a slow erasure, just like the bodies beneath them. No amount of boosts can outlast the pull of the earth. The gravedigger digs. His shovel cracks the earth with a wet, rhythmic gasp, each thrust deeper than the last. Howard watches, his gloved fingers curling into fists. The dead deserve their rest, Howard. We should not be here. No, we gotta interrogate them. If they knew something, they should have talked before worm food status. The gravekeeper keeps his eyes low, not out of respect, out of fear. Howard silences them all. The gravekeeper steps back, boots slurping mud. He doesn't speak, doesn't nod, just dissolves into the oak's shadows, leaving the hole gaping like an open throat. Howard kneels, the coffin lid groans as he pries it free. Oh, we're just going in? Okay. Izo's body lies still, his face hidden behind a mask of solid gold. Howard doesn't need to guess what it means. He was rich. It's a devotion mask, a mark of people who believe in the abstracts, not as monsters, but as gods. Abstract worshippers wear them in death, or they are forced into them, depending on who tells the tale. Oh, so there's people that think the ghosts are good guys. Okay. Well, this just got worse. He moves to the next coffin. Serena coughs. Same mask. Same hollow stare. The third, Gorvez, gold again, flawless and cold, as if poured liquid over his screaming face. Shit, they were believers. Howard straightens jaw tight, scanning three graves before him. Listen, time for some motherfucking perception, baby. My regular dice, please. I gotta get rid of some of my broken dice too. I hate that I have to, but I have to. Okay, I'll only put 2 into this. I'm running out of dice and I'm not getting a lot. Okay, let's do it. Oh boy, come on, big money. That's bad. Oh, but oh my god! Woo! Bubblegum lets me roll again. But the bubblegum helps me. Oh my god, bubblegum! Bubblegum, you didn't help me again. Bubblegum, help me. Bubblegum, we're really fucking it up. I have no more bubblegum. Son of a bitch! Well, fuck! Howard combs through the lining and flame, lifting folds of cloth and checking beneath the body's arms. Nothing but rot and warped wood. Ah, God, I'm so imperceptive! Clean. Or cleaned. Or maybe there's nothing there. You're just hoping the dead brought souvenirs. Oh, man, bubblegum, you should have saved me. All right, well, examine the golden masks. Howard leans closer. The mask surface isn't smooth. Microscopic etchings swirl across its surface. Okay. Whoa! Listen! We're gonna lick that. I don't know if you guys have played Baldur's Gate, but there's a Baldur's Gate part where you can lick the spider. Never led me wrong. We're licking that mask. We're licking the mask. Howard peels back his glove, hesitates, then drags his tongue across the mask's edge. The gold tastes like rancid butter and burnt wiring. His tongue recoils, but where the saliva meets metal, the mask's surface bubbles faintly, revealing dull, corroded metal beneath. Did you just... Rose, listen, I'm a man of science. Like the spider? What is this, some sort of bizarre adventure? I got to get water and I missed a horrific failure roll. Shut up, crew! Yay, an experiment! No manual said to do that, but it worked. Put all the things in your mouth. Listen, crew, if a game says put it in your mouth, put it in your mouth. The outer layer's fake. It isn't pure gold. It's plated over something cheaper. Survey the graveyard for any... No, let's look at the victims and let them speak for themselves. We're gonna need answers. Yeah, and lucky for us, we've got a direct line to the other side. One more thing before we start. Choose your questions wisely, Howard. They won't be answered forever. Okay, we gotta be smart. We can't fuck around, guys. No more licking masks. We gotta get to business. All right, we're gonna go with guy stuck in a metaverse thing. Howard steps closer to Origo's open coffin and lays Rose gently on his chest. Almost immediately, Rose starts to radiate a soft glow, bathing the cold, dark surroundings in a warm light. He's gonna say they. If I say who promised to fix you, he's gonna be like, I don't know, just they did. It was a mysterious email. I live my life doing things I probably shouldn't. Yeah, like licking dead people's masks. What did you see in the database? That's probably a good answer. Fragments. A pen scratching names. Mine along them. His handwriting. Who promised to fix you? A listener. A mirror. A man in white who called guilt a disease, and sold me the cure. Why did you dive into it? To silence the screams. He said confession would drown them. But debts didn't dissolve in salt water. What did you confess? Rose remained silent. You've disturbed the dead enough. He won't speak further. Damn it! Okay. All right. Serena. Okay, here we go. Step closer to Serena. This is the one that fell from the building. All right. Almost immediately, Rose starts to radiate a glow. All right. Who called you right before you jumped? A familiar voice. A man. Gentle and, certain. What did they say to you? Just reminded me what I already knew. It'll all be lighter soon. Did you choose this girl or did somebody else? A mask is it's just another lie. Abstracts. They know. They what? Rose remained silent. You've disturbed the dead enough. Cross won't speak further. God damn it! Alright, I'm so bad at detectiving! Alright, Gorvez, let's not fuck this up. Step closer. Alright, here we go, buddy. Alright. What did you mean by if it happens again, I have to tell someone? My thoughts, my choices. It was slipping. I had to hold on to something. What did the abstracts mean to you? A name people whisper when they don't want to blame themselves. Who were you meeting? The man who asks the same questions until my answers weren't mine anymore. Who is this man? Fuck! I always get the lead clue on my last question. Son of a bitch! Rose remains silent. You've disturbed the dead enough. The graveyard returns to darkness as Rhodes' glow fades, leaving them standing in silence. Howard takes a long, thoughtful breath and carefully places Rose back into his coat pocket. Abstracts, the masks, the rituals. It's obvious, Rose. They're involved. Oh, look at her light. Seriously? Did you even listen to them? It wasn't devotion. It was panic. Confusion. Exactly. Desperation makes people vulnerable. Easy targets for manipulation. If abstracts aren't directly pulling strings, their cult certainly is. You're not listening. No one named the abstracts. Not once. Lighter, freedom. That's human. Ugly, greedy, small. Howard shakes his head, already turning towards the gates. The abstracts make humans ugly, Rose. They always have. God, I'm a fucking moron! You only get to ask 3 questions, but the player chooses the order. And I fucked up every order! And what about the golden masks? Why bury them like believers? It doesn't add up. Why? Maybe someone wants us chasing abstracts. The masks are a misdirection, a cover-up. People lie to themselves. You know that better than anyone. Coward keeps walking, boots crunching gravel. You're making it fit your narrative, like always. I trust my gut, Rose. I read my horoscope. It smells like... If it looks like abstracts, it smells like abstracts, then I'm chasing abstracts. We're checking the cult. You stubborn ass. Open your eyes for once. It isn't cults. It's someone playing God. Howard doesn't answer. He pulls out a nether puff and scrapes a match across a box, its brief spark lighting his stubborn eyes. You're gonna look real pretty in a gold mask, genius. Destination marked. The cult awaits! And that's it. That's our demo, I think. We did it. Ah! Okay, this looks fucking cool. Cool! Cool as shit, everybody! I hope you guys fucking enjoyed this. I know I did. I'm not smart at these games, but goddamn do I love rolling dice. Definitely add this to your wish lists. Definitely follow it. Check out the fucking Kickstarter. Fucking check out all of it. Fucking... I love that. fucking incredible art. Fucking God. There's a comic, am I correct? I think I'm correct on that. There is a comic series. Thank you, Metaphor Games, for letting me play your game. And don't forget, crew, this is all part of the Choose Wisely Festival. Yes, it's a webtoon. Can you share us the link, Metaphor? We would really appreciate it if you could share the link. We would appreciate that. Let me drop dope ass music up a bit. Got it. Fuck. Duty applies. Yes, but wait a minute. Cool. But yeah. Fucking, I also didn't finish my Healy's drawing. That's okay. That's okay. You can, we'll get the Healy's drawing. Don't worry. Fish, if you draw the Healy's drawing, I will personally send it to them. There we go. We got a link right here. Perfect. Thank you, Metaphor Games. We got it already. Boom! Celestial Return as a fucking webtoon. Look at all this shit. Look at it. Emails suck, but ours don't. Subscribe right now, crew. I'll put this in the Discord for you guys so that you guys can check it out. Look it. Fucking, it's there. It's here. Oh, that's some, ooh, that's some nice art. Ooh, okay. Look at how gritty that is. I love that. Can I share one more thing? Absolutely, Metaphor Games. Absolutely. You were nice enough to let me play your games, so absolutely. But yeah, I will drop that in the Discord for everybody so that you guys have easy access to it. Let me just fucking copy the link so I don't fucking lose it right now. Like an idiot. And then we'll check out the memes if you guys made memes for this. I assume you guys made memes about the game. Yeah, you guys did. Okay, perfect. You guys made memes. Thank you, guys. We're just gonna wait on Metaphor before we start looking at the funny memes you guys have for the games we play today. First one was Quality Dreams, Reasonably Priced, where we had to save our rabbit from the future of hell because Cyberpunk is expensive. And then, of course, you guys just watched Celestial Return, where I failed to talk to dead people. We're working on an indie game with cosmic horror vibes as a side project. Oh, dope. Yes, please share us the side project, Metaphor Games. Let's see it. Give it everything you want. Anything you want me to share with my community, you can either just send me an email on it, like even in the future, if you're like, hey, Wazzy, here's a thing, just send it to me in the future and I'll share it to my community. The thing is am I allowed to share a link? Absolutely. Links are absolutely open in my community for everything. And don't forget, like in the future, if you're like, hey, I need a little bit, can you drop some fucking press for shit? I'll do it. Listen, my community is we're small, but we're very loyal. And, we all like different things. So, oh great, it has the word cult in it. I already love it. All right, crew, let's take a little look here. I'm just gonna quiet the game down because I wanna, let's look at this. Cult of the Yellow King. Coming soon to early access. Okay, let's follow that. All right. The Cosmic Horror Idol game where you build the Yellow King's cult, spread his living mold, and click yourself hollow, memory by memory, scream by silent scream, as the sky blooms with eyes watching your beautiful undoing. How? Jesus Christ. Okay, all right. Let's take a look. Oh, right. Sorry, I have it muted right now. All right, this is... Okay, all right, okay.
The voice in the decay, and the crown, waiting in the dark.
You're not a real person.
Okay.
Send the yellow side!
Yes, give me more cosmic knowledge.
The mold devour the earth.
Ooh, whispers. Ooh. Oh, so it's basically like a farming sim, but with cults. Original black metal soundtrack by a name I can't read. That's how you know it's a good black metal band, is if you can't read the name.
Nice.
If you can't read your favorite band's name, is it really a fucking a metal band?
He's almost here.
He's almost here. That's rad as shit. Thanks, Metaphor Games, for sharing with us. Upgrade your prayers. And you can, oh fuck, that looks cool. There's one that looks like a place name, and it's absolutely a metal band. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know the exact image you're talking about, Navy. Pinky goes, add an upgrade that just keeps let you changing the background music from spooky to hyper pop city pop. It does look neat. Whoa, is that the Yellow King himself? Okay, I really like the visuals of that. That's dope as shit. There's a demo. We can try it right now. All right, let's see the memes you guys made of today's games. Let's see what fun memes you guys made.
In the rot.
Hold on 1 minute. Here, let's see what you guys said about today's games. Activate the Discord. Was this all yesterday's? Nope, here we go. So what are your hobbies while digging through a guy? This game will involve skill, luck, and detective reason. Fuck! Who made this? Almighty, how fucking dare you? How fucking dare you, Almighty? I have high aspirations for the salvation of humanity. Leave me alone. There better be a -1 meme in here. If you guys made a -1 meme, I'm gonna be mad. I'm feeling full of beans. Pinky, I hate Xenoblade Chronicles so much. Restraining order. Wazzy B. Toxicure is hereby declares, or this order hereby declares Wazzy B. Toxicure is not to be
You're not a
allowed within
real
50 feet
person.
of bartender because of Wazzy's and her bad riz. How dare you? How dare you? Listen, I'm going to replay the fucking demo, and I'm going to keep replaying the goddamn demo and putting every dice I can into rizzing up that bartender. I'm going to see if it's possible to rizz up that bartender. Was he trying to find a way to rizz up people? Was he actively doing detective work? How
You're
fucking
not a
dare
real
you, crew?
person.
When I'm at the being bad at rizzing people and my competition of my opponent is Wazzy B. Toxicure. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you? The criminal who murdered people? Let's see who it really is. It wasn't me. I didn't murder those guys. Miss XD, when you get cough on first pull, everyone else didn't and starts blaming you. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss 60. Oh, here we go. There's the detective on his heelys. Whee! I love it. I love it, Fish. It's okay you didn't get it done in the time limit. It's okay. The time limit was unreasonable. That's incredible. Oh man. I love it. Great job, crew. Great job on the memes. This one I'm very mad about. This one and the restraining order I'm very mad about. I got Manhattan Cafe while Ace and Donnie didn't. Good job, Miss 60. We're doing great at Horse Game. Anyway, that's been our stream for today, guys. Thanks for joining me for both Celestial Return and Quality Dreams Reasonably Priced. And please check those out. Please check out Cult of the Yellow King. I will give that one a link in the Discord as well, so you guys can check that out. I will give you both the webtoon and the link to Cult of the Yellow King. I'll put those in there for both of you guys. I'll make a -1 for next stream. How dare you, Miss XD? Anyway, yeah, we're still in the Choose Wisely Festival, so we're continuing this all week. Check it out. There's a shit ton of games on sale. There's a shit ton of incredible games on sale. Not just these incredible games we played today, but like a lot of them. A lot of them. Look at all these streamers currently. Look, the real face of a VTuber. That's a game that's playing by a VTuber right now. Look, Rail of Mobius. Look at all the showcase developers. There's more. There's so many games. There's over 300 games on this list. And a lot of them are on sale. Dispatch is one of them. Look, Kiss Off is 50% off. Haven is 70% off. Something Reigns. Oh, Reigns, Her Majesty is only $3. A lot of cool games. So we're gonna be doing this all week, crew. So that's like, fuck. Oh, sorry, we're closed. Lots of cool games. Tomorrow we are going to be streaming. What am I doing tomorrow? Matt's with me tomorrow. Tomorrow I am doing Up or Down. So it's going to be fun. Lily Coast is on sale and on your wish list? Yes, it is. And they actually gave me a key for that one. So I actually have that one. Yeah, our good friends Livebur is on sale. Dispatch isn't on sale, but I understand it just newly came out. I mean, I get it. But Dropkick Rick is on sale. Lots of cool games are in there. Look, there's a guy Kakashi will like on sale. But yeah, you're getting keys from creators. Wazzy, you made it. I haven't made it yet. I'm doing my best. Anyway, thank you guys for fucking chilling out with me today. I'm going to send you to a highly unqualified babysitter. I hope you guys had a fun time. I had a fun time. I'm going to send you to an unqualified babysitter, and you're going to watch some other game. Actually, you know what? I should find somebody else in the Choose Wisely Festival. Let's find somebody else there and send you guys to more games. Fuck, ads are hitting. I apologize. I don't mean for that to happen. I tried to dismiss it earlier. Let's find another person doing it and send your asses that way. And see who's doing what. What do we got? Who do we got? Oh, this person also says they're a yapper. Okay, let's go to this other yapper. I don't know what game this person's playing, but I'm sending you there. There's more Choose Wisely fun happening right now, so you can check out some more games. But yeah, fuck, ads are hitting. Perfect cutoff. Bye, Wazzy. I'll be building stuff, and you guys have fun. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you guys for fucking hanging out with me. Until next time, kick names, take ass, get the absolute fuck out of my house. I will see you chumps later, and I will post that stuff in the Discord for you. Okay? Goodbye. Bye. Get the fuck out. Okay, bye. 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 Bye.
You're doing this, she ever hears you speaking of Iman. Up against Canada, you better bring your A game. You'll get cut to pieces like a flash animation frame. Prime content, you get hit from all angles. Like the crew, make it rain when they drop the bingle bangles. Let's go.
Everybody tune in, it's a toxic chemistry. Everybody